I guess I better press the mute button to unmute myself. How are we all doing this afternoon? Yeah. Um Still feeling the effects of the pneumonia. It's a lingering sad affair, but hopefully very soon it will fucking come to an end. Hey Dazzy, how are you? Good to see you, man. Uh, did you guys catch a show last night? Hopefully you did. It was rather interesting. I mean, it was pretty cool to have a new guest on the show that we've never had on, and that's Gil from the Black Cat Report. Very knowledgeable guy, man, and we certainly. Hey, Andrea, how are you? We certainly would love to have him back on in the near future. Um, but I just felt like coming on here for a little bit this afternoon because I had a bit of time and to kill, and hey, why not? So please hit the like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so because it baffles my mind with the amount. Hey Joe, how are you? The amount of people that subscribe to these fucking channels that are total nonsense. I just don't understand why. Hey, Laura, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. And I'll open this up for a bit. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll open it up. Like I said, I don't know how long I'm going to go for. As long as my lungs can handle it, right? As long as my lungs can handle it, they're getting better. So this is it's crazy. I mean, it's that time of the year. The weather sucks up and down, and I'm resorting to drinking water. Thanks, Daz. Hey Barry, how are you? Good to see you, man. Yeah, it's it's always it's always good to have a rant, right? But I was watching a few things here on YouTube, just killing some time, and one of the things that I'm adamant against, and that's all the poor presentation of the paranormal, not just the paranormal, but mostly the paranormal here on YouTube and other social platforms, if you will, and how they literally capture your attention with pure bullshit. Hey, Sir Spookfest, how are you? And I was actually watching one of Mythos's latest vids on a maritime group here called Maritime Paranormal. And, I was watching their videos and going, wow. Literally an example of people who have been influenced by the crap here on YouTube and other social platforms, things like Twin Paranormal and garbage like that, just literally there's not an inch of uh, you know, anything that is remotely paranormal. It's all just bogus crap. Bogus. Bogus. Clickbait and crap. And I really don't care what you think. That's the way I see it. Me being a part of this, you know, I hate saying community, but community, whatever, the paranormal, researching it for I don't know, and investigating for 30 almost 30 years now. And it's always been bad. Don't get me wrong, it's always been bad, but it has not been this bad. It's literally there is no grassroots research or investigation being held anymore. It's like literally a rare find to find a group that can, go out there and, scientifically, historically, um, and fact check what they are presenting to the general populace. Like, as look at, I've got proof of the paranormal. And oh my God, if you go on there and you say, I call bullshit, They cry the blues. Oh my God, you're bullying. You're bullying. No, again, it's like I've said a million times. If you can't handle the scrutiny of others with the shit that you present, then you shouldn't be presenting this shit at all. You shouldn't even be doing this. You shouldn't. And so I went over to their YouTube channel and I started watching some of their stuff and going, wow. And it's a fairly new channel. It hasn't been up there very long. And already they have 2.1K, whatever subscribers, literally eating this shit up as reality. As reality, you know, as reality. Without scrutinizing their own shit. I mean, when you look at this stuff, they entirely depend on phone apps. Literally depend on apps. Apps. On apps. Why? That is not investigating the paranormal. If you rely solely on these phone apps, it's a cheap out. It's called laziness. And there seems to be an epidemic of people who have laziness associated with their channels. And saying it's paranormal, it's proof, it's clickbait. It's clickbait. But so many people. But Sir Spookfest, I have to say, tell me what real evidence is. Tell me what real evidence is. And that's the problem. That's why a lot of people call fake, because we're dealing with something that is highly unknown. So I mean, outside the scientific scope, how can you call it real evidence? You can't call it evidence. It shouldn't be. If anything, it's a finding. It's interesting. It's a finding. And until somebody can tell you, oh, yeah, yeah, definitely. And there's nobody who can, because the paranormal is not peer reviewed. It's not peer reviewed at all. And, without that structure in place, it's like the Wild West. It's like a spaghetti Western. It's, yeah, you know, it's like a bad spaghetti Western. Look at, I have had things over the years that I've been investigating the paranormal, visually, personal experiences, audible, whatever, that really have blown my mind. And I have not said ever that I have. It's proof. It's proof. It's not proof. It's not proof. It is a part of that 1% that we can't currently understand and explain through science. That's what it is. That 1%, that small little percentage that we can't currently understand. And people out there, for the majority, that are putting shit out here on YouTube and wherever else you're watching these vids, and conning you into believing that it's real. And that's what it is. It's a con job. It's a bloody con job. It's for entertainment. It's for, gathering the subscriptions. It's easy. It's so easy to put something here on YouTube and call it real. It's so easy. And if you think you're not going to get backlash, then you're in for a rude awakening because I know there are a lot of people out here that don't like people like, Mythos and Beardo and Kenny Biddle and so on and so on. They don't like people like that because they call them out and call them bullies. But you know what? In this current state, you do need to have people who think logically, or at least try to think logically. And yes, I understand, you look at their backgrounds and go, well, what makes them the end all be all and calling me out and saying that what I'm doing is fake? Yeah, the other side of the spectrum, I get that. But these people are calling a spade a spade. They're calling it and they're explaining to you what they see wrong. And of course, that's their opinion. Yes, that's their opinion. But if you can't handle the scrutiny, again, if you can't handle it, again, why are you doing this? Because you're going to constantly be called out for crap that you're calling real. People have gotten away with it for so long, television shows, it's TV, folks, it's TV. I get it. It's TV. It's for entertainment purposes only. But people have taken it quite literal and believe it as to be the god awful truth. You hear on these social media platforms and forums and back in the day message boards. You know, did you watch last night's episode of Ghost Hunters? Or hey, Steve, good to see you, man. Ghost Hunters or whatever else, and they go, wow, did you see that evidence? Did you see that? They literally, hey, Anne, welcome. Literally, hey, Tony, good to see you, man. Good to see you. They literally believe what they see on TV without checking, making sure that what they're seeing is real. And then 9 out of 10 times, if anything, it's television, it's entertainment. We need to throw that in to get people to keep their interest. Because as a paranormal investigator, and you go out there and you go, I'm investigating this well-known location that's supposedly haunted, and I've been sitting here for 4 or 5 hours and nothing has happened. Nothing. Zero. And that's your state of affairs for the most part when you go into and legitimately investigate a lot of these locations, right? That's why you need to visit several times, not just once, but several times before, if anything ever happens, at least something interesting, something that might defy the guidelines. But your tension span will not allow that. Will not allow that because look at, people come in here and then they leave. They this is boring. Go off and check something else, or they multitask. They'll watch something else on Twitch or some other channel on YouTube or whatever else. So of course, like TV, you need to cut out the silence. You only need, if you have anything at all remotely intriguing, keep that in and build up to that. And that's what these people are doing for the most part. They got to keep your interest. Rude. Yeah, okay. I do agree. Some of them can get quite rude, very rude. And I will agree with that. I will agree with that. I've I've experienced a lot of people that have gotten rude, but um, there are a lot of people within the paranormal that can't accept the scrutiny at the same time, and then they get rude back. I mean, two wrongs don't make a right. Honestly, do they? No. I mean, attacking each other is not going to get us any further. If anything, it's going to strike us back, you know, decades, if not to the Stone Age. I mean, I don't know about you, but I want to understand what's going on. I really, truly, truly want to understand what's going on. I want to chip away. I want to chip away at those, those blocks that are keeping me from understanding the truths. And I mean, do are we ever going to know fully understand what's going on? Probably not for the next, I don't want to say little while, but quite a while. It's been a long time since we've been actively researching and investigating what we call the paranormal, the great unknown. And in the early years, we had to go through a barrage of parlor tricks and people who literally would tell you that they're psychic and tell you that they're reading a location, and really that's not the case. But I mean, you have nothing there to say, hey, look at they're actually they're faking. I mean, there's nothing there except for you might pick up something that they're doing that seems a little odd, like cold reading or table tipping or whatever their technique might have been. But you know uh, you kind of get to the point where it's like, okay, what's being said has no bearing on the location at all, none. It makes no sense what they're saying. um I'm just, hold on, let me read the chat here. Mm. Yes, Andrew, exactly. It's like a lot of things in life. Humans love tangibility and they need to prove it through the tangibility. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's increasingly harder now with AI. But editing, yeah. Well, I mean, editing's always been a nemesis. I mean, again, like depending on the platform, with television, editing it's necessary. I mean, again, you need to keep the tension span of people. You need to get people to keep coming back and back and back. And the only way to do so is to, the editing. I mean, obviously, you don't want to, even if it's something small that it really doesn't have a bearing, but it may be interesting to the people who are watching. It'll keep them coming back. Therefore, that's why a lot of things have been thrown in, have had to be thrown in. A lot of the tools that people use, honestly, are they using these tools correctly? I mean, most people, I'd say probably, 80% of people who investigate the paranormal have no background in investigative techniques, period. So, what makes them, the end all be all to, telling you that they've got evidence of the paranormal or proof of a ghost or whatever else? You know, hey, Sab, how are you? Good to see you. You know, and like I said, I sit on the fence. I really do. I sit on the fence. I do understand both sides because I've worked on television. I've seen it firsthand. I know both sides of the coin, right? And in the paranormal community as well. I mean, I've been a part of this for, 30 odd years, like I said. And I've seen both sides of the coin. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to be on, both sides. But you know what? You really need to be, if you're going to present yourself out there as a paranormal investigator and put it, well, absolutely. It's one of the most important factors, and 99.9% of what's happening, in an environment that you are, investigating is environmentally based, and you really need to explain that. I mean, there's always some sort of explanation for a phenomena that's happening through science right now. There really is. There's only that small percentage, and I mean very, very rare percentage of things that are happening in an investigation or whatever that you may not understand personally. But if you bring it to somebody who you think might have a better understanding, then do that. Get it peer reviewed. Get it scrutinized, and don't be objective to the point where you're like, oh well, you're bullying me. You're bullying me. No, that's not it. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to show you. Uh, hold on a second. Trying to explain to you what this might possibly be, rather than being paranormal, right? And again, I apologize. I'm still getting over uh, the nice pneumonia. It's not a fun experience, that's for sure. But yeah, it's. But anyways, getting back to you know this maritime paranormal. Um, I must say, after watching a few of their vids and going, it's a prime example of people not looking to actively explain the paranormal at all. No, God, no. It's the furthest thing from it. It is a example of somebody who, puts a platform on YouTube, a channel, creates it, and wants to get subscribers, wants to get the likes, right? Wants to get the likes. And they're getting it because people are buying it up, sucking it up. There's not one piece of equipment which is established by us. Absolutely, exactly, Steve. Exactly. A lot of, if not all the tools. And again, this is the problem. A lot of these people that employ these tools in the investigative sort of realm, the arena, don't even know how to use them properly. You know, they think an EMF detector is to detect ghosts. It's a ghost detector. No, 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 no. How many people out there that go and investigate the paranormal take base readings before they even start their investigation? They document the location first. How many people do that? Probably none. Absolutely none do that. I mean, I don't know about you, but I want to know what the base readings of a location are so I can compare them throughout the evening of investigating to see if there's some sort of spikes. And if there are spikes or abnormalities, then try to recreate and explain it through science. No one does that. No one. Very little. This is what I mean by the grassroots approach or techniques to the paranormal are literally, they've literally disappeared. Literally, you know? And it's a shame. I really do believe that if you're going to use these tools, these equipment, sorry, these tools and this equipment in investigating the paranormal, learn how to use them and learn what they're for. Learn what they're for first. Learn, educate yourself about even as much as a point and shoot camera, you know? Learn about the faults. Learn about, if you're going to employ it into, low light situations, what type of lens do I need? Do I need a flash? Think about what you need to properly document, a location. Absolutely, and they are essential, and most people don't use them. They don't. And it's a sad reality, and this is one of the parts of this that really drives me nuts. That drives me nuts. You know, and it's really a shame. It really is, and I think more people need to employ this kind of stuff. Well, it's Sir Spookfest. It's not about the paranormal. This is the problem. When you're using these tools, it's not about proving the paranormal. It's about understanding what they are doing in the field, period. Right? These tools are meant for a reason, to take readings for a reason, right? Take out the paranormal aspect of using these tools. Hold on. Take the paranormal aspect of these tools. I mean, literally take them out. And literally, you're not going in there to explain the paranormal with these tools, period. You're taking these tools, you are going in there to understand the environment, period. It's not about the paranormal. It's outside. Look at I'm having these unusual readings with this particular tool. Try to recreate it, use another tool maybe or something else to back it up to see if you get some similar readings. And then, okay, hey, we may have something that is outside the scope of this tool, perhaps. Let's try to better understand it. But like I said, if an anomaly happens, then that's what you kind of center on, right? But for the most part, people bring these tools in thinking that they're going to explain the paranormal. That's not the way you should look at it at all. You need to understand the environment that you're going into, period. Yes, Joe, but again, our senses can be fooled. Absolutely, our senses can be very fooled, right? I mean, and again, you look at something as much as EMF frequencies. If you're exposed to these frequencies, in great amounts, for short bursts, or if you're exposed to longer amounts in longer sort of burst, then it could kind of wreak havoc on your bearings, if you will, hallucination, so on and so on. Hold on. Once again, I apologize. Like I said, I'm still getting over pneumonia, so I'm coughing like a crazy. Whatever. IR is purposeful. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's it peers into a realm we can't see visually, obviously. Um, Yeah, I mean that's happened. Like I said, I've mentioned a case that I did a few times. I've mentioned it here, where I was we were called into a single mother's home, and her son was having a lot of issues sleeping at night and would not sleep. Hey, John P. Good to see you. Good to see you. Going into a sorry, lost train of thought. Uh, the son was, I believe, 7 at the time, and they were having issues sleeping at night, and literally, quite literally, would not sleep in his own bed anymore. Would not sleep in his own bed anymore. Um, and the mother was quite concerned and had the doc look him over, and of course, the doc's like, okay, psychologically evaluation time, and the was taken to a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist, of course, let's just throw the meds at him, and he'll be fine. And the mother wouldn't accept that. Um, wouldn't accept that. I don't want to give my kids. I don't want to give my kid, my son, meds right now. He's too young, and that's true. So when we went in there, the first thing, obviously, the first thing was to take base readings of the location and the house, and going into the son's bedroom. There was some fairly high readings around the baseboard, the headboard of the son's bed. So okay, that's unusual. Let's kind of figure out what the problem is. And going to the other side of the wall, you know, we notice that even higher spike. The the wall was kind of shielding it a bit, but not enough. And quite literally, checked to see if there's anything going on in the kitchen, because that's where the kitchen was, and we noticed that the microwave, when it was on, we turned the microwave on, and of course it was going nuts, and normally would, but more so than a normal microwave. And we're looking, and of course the uh, the cord was slashed. It was a gaping slash in the cord, and it was just going berserk. So told the mother, look, um quite simply, I think what the problem is that you need to move your son's bed to an area of the room that it doesn't have an active receptacle, right? It doesn't have an app, or at least less active. You might have a night light, and that's about it, plugged into it. Um, and I would probably get rid of that microwave, or tape up the gash with electrical tape or whatever. um so I said, this could quite possibly be the source of your son's problems. He's being subjected to high amounts of EMF frequencies as he's sleeping. It's like a droning effect on his brain, like on, because I mean, we measured it. It was just ridiculous what he was being subjected to. Take care, Tony. Nice to see you. All right, get better, buddy. Um, and literally, quite literally, um, so you know, I think it was sorry, 4 months later. 4 months later, I get a call back from the mother, and thanking me for explaining to her, and giving her a kind of an answer. And she took the necessary steps to ensure that what we told her was quite possibly what the problem was, the root of the cause of the root of the cause of her son's issues. She had moved the bed. She bought a brand new microwave, and quite literally, the son. I said, look it. Don't tell your son this. Just see how things go when you move the bed around and you change the microwave or whatever else. But don't say anything to your son. Just see what happens with him psychologically. And she did. She let her son be. She didn't say anything. Um, and it took a couple nights, a few nights, she was saying, and then within time, her son regained confidence in sleeping in his own room at night, and things worked out. Just 4 months afterwards, he hadn't had any issues anymore. He was sleeping fine. Didn't wake up with, I forgot to mention that he was waking up with what looked like a strange man at the foot of his bed nightly, standing there, staring at him and scaring him. I mean, let's face it, that would scare the shit out of anybody. You wake up in the middle of the night and there's some fucking stranger standing at the foot of your bed. Of course, it would scare the shit out of you, right? I mean, you would be like, "Come on, what the hell?" You know, and it's traumatic. But anyways, thankfully that resolved itself, and things were back to normal, at least for the time being. So that was good. That's good. But that's what I mean. Yeah, I mean, it's 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 giving people the human sort of aspect, the reasonable explanation. And let me tell you, I mean, there's a lot of people that don't want to hear that. They just think it's just bogus shit. And they want to hear that they're being demonically possessed or whatever else, which is sad, but they want you to come in and cleanse the house and do their mojo to get rid of these evil entities or these demonic infestations. And that's solely because of what they've seen on TV. They want to see it in real life. They want to see it in front of their own eyes. Folks, if they're there, I have never experienced them in the goddamn fucking I've over 300 investigations, if not more. Not once. Not once have we ever experienced a demonic infestation or possession or supposed possession. We've had the calls. We've had people say that they've had infestations and that they're possessed by demons. It's never been the fact. It's never been the case. Never, not once. And I am so sick of it. I'm so sick. We've been sick of it for God knows how long. I mean, on the show, we've covered it to death over the years that we've been doing this show, you know, and it's sad. It is really, really sad, you know, sad. I mean, I'll give you a little piece of audio. uh, well, not audio, but and this is the stuff that we've had to put up over the years. You know, this is the stuff that we've had to put up with. Let me just and you guys have seen this before, but I'll play them for you again because that's just the way it is, right? Just the way it is.
be an interesting one, I'm sure. Hold tight and make sure you got your weapons in place. No. you're, you're live on Nocturnal Frequency Radio.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, I'm listening to Talk Frequency Radio, right?
Sure.
I had tuned in earlier, but I think I had tuned in to the other person. Is it the same number for everybody?
No, it's a different number. You're actually calling it a different number. This is a 1-800 number that you've got.
Oh, okay. So it seems to like. Oh, oh yes, I'm listening to myself now. Okay.
Oh, my.
Okay. So what I'm doing is I was listening to one of my recordings, of supernatural recordings of some things that was taking place in my home. I have recordings of evil angels going in my purse and snorting.
You might want to turn down your radio.
Oh, I turned it down some more. Okay, hold on. Okay, I have recordings of evil angels going in my purse, unzipping it and everything, and snorting and growling and all. And I recorded tapes when I didn't understand it.
Now you all must
Okay, when I didn't understand
die.
the strange things that was going on in my house, I made a tape recording. The first one that I ever made, it was the growling of a beast. It went something like a talkie growling like a cartoon. It went oh, and then there was some chant like on Rosemary Baby, and then something solo and it like and all of that. And so I let my good friend I called Mom listen to it. She said I don't watch pictures like that. And so I've been recording down through the years various recordings. I accidentally recorded them walking along beside me, and they was breathing like that, and walking.
The demons got her again.
Quick, call the bishop.
Yeah, where's the bishop when you need him? Oh man, I knew it was.
So there was the first one. Okay, here's the second one. Here's the second time. Here's the second one. She kept calling into the show. Right? She kept calling into the show. You know, she kept calling in, and this is the second call. This is the second call.
So when I moved there, I found out later that I moved into the devil's territory. I didn't think it was strange when our guy and his girlfriend was peeping from behind the door, which I found out later saying she's moving in. I didn't think it's strange because when you're moving into a new place, people watch and everything, especially if you're moving in the daytime. But what I did find strange is that they continue to peep and look and go into many alias,
Hey Frank.
various alias,
Exactly.
and as if they had something to hide. And so I said, well, they must be criminals. Then I found out that they was very evil. In this particular apartment, the thermostat is controls the whole building. There was one thermostat, so I didn't know that. So I kept getting cold in my home. And when I inquired with the landlady, she told me it was on the third floor, and at the third floor was where this lady lived. And she told me that. And so every time I would go up there, when I get to my apartment, the heat would be off. So then I just put a sign up there with my tape, and I said, please don't turn the thermostat to no. If you turn the thermostat to 75, the heat goes off in my apartment. A concerned tenant. Then I said, "Oh, I put that up there," and I don't know whether or not the landlady, it's okay with her. So I asked. She said it was okay. So when I went up there to retape it because I noticed the tape was coming off, and that's when I saw the lady that lives right up there in that apartment on the second floor, and she said they're not going to pay it any attention, just like that. So it was nothing really strange at that particular point about her, except when I came down, she said the MF better not mess with me and stuff. So I asked the landlady, what's all this about? She said that's the lady on third. She always turn the heat off and it goes off. I mean the lady that always turn the heat off in her apartment when she get hot, and the third is always complaining about her virus. Nobody likes her. And needless to say, not to my horn, the God blessed me to find favor. And so little did I know is that the landlady was going to put this thermostat in my apartment. I woke up one morning and I found this woman. She was running the people away when I had awakened. So then she told me later on that she was going to put it in there. So she put it out in the hallway. No, she put it up there. Another one by the ladies. It was a digital one by her apartment. And her friend said, "Well, I guess you have to use a broom to control that." So she broke it. Then they put one in the hallway with a glass around it. She broke it. So then the landlady told me, "Don't tell anybody. I'm
Now
gonna put it.
you all must
I'm gonna put it in your.
die.
I'm gonna put it in your apartment. I'm going to put it in your apartment." So she did. To
Uh,
make a long story short, I began to go through many different changes. I would get home and I would find that there was white powdery substance on my floor. I'd take off my shoes and dance in it, did a little holy dance because I know the scripture let me to know that I have the power over Satan and all of the work of the enemies, and nothing by any means shall hurt me. I have the power to tread on scorpions and all the work of the enemy, and nothing by any means shall hurt me. So I would not only find the powdery white substance on my floor, I would find in my bathroom, my shower would be wet and dripping when I would come home, and my shower curtain would be wet. I found axle grease on the walls of the bathroom tile. Oh my God, I found my bed had been slept in. I guess this sounds like the Three Little Bears, huh? And so it was like gritty substances in the bed. The microwave was cooked in. Popcorn was found in. I never cooked popcorn in it. And then I also found a very black.
so, so yeah, you've got the idea, right? Excuse me. You got the idea. That's yeah, what you have to deal with, right? I mean, that's just a that's just a a glimpse of what you really need to deal with when it comes to people in the paranormal, and you know what? People exploit that though too. They will exploit it and say, "Hey, look, yeah, you do have a demon. Give us $8,000 and we'll get rid of it for you." Yeah, there's a lot of those out there too. Yeah, they don't have a problem getting rid of their infestations there for you. No, no, we got the tools. We got the tools to get rid of that shit. It may be the cross, the holy water, or whatever. We got the sage. We got it. Whatever it takes to get rid of that damn nasty demon you might have in your house. It's out there. It's out there, and it runs rampant. It's as bad as fucking demon infestations itself. Oh, I know. You do, Ann. You do. No, no, Joe, you don't want to call it Ghostbusters. No, because yeah, like Ann says, I mean, a lot of these people, you need to have somebody on your team or somebody that works with you that can literally talk to people on a psychological level to reason with these people, because a lot of these people are really like outside of people who are on drugs or booze or whatever else, because I mean, domestic violence is another thing. There are people, we've had cases where women have been brutally fucking assaulted to the point where they are looking for some way to escape. They're looking for help. And what do? They generate this story that they have demons around them. You know, it's a reality. These are things that do happen. And, are you going to call in a fucking group that doesn't give a shit about that? They just want to get the evidence. They don't care about your well-being. They don't care about the well-being of their own fucking group. They just want to get some footage, some content. That's all they care about. That's all they care about. content. The goods. The goods. They want the goods. And your well being is not the goods. Absolutely, Ann. Absolutely. There's been so many times that we've come across that. I missed out on which one? We've got a whole bunch. There's so many. I'm telling you, I literally it'll be a part of the book I'm writing. Some of the fucking shit I've been involved with over the years, the paranormal, incredible, incredible. It's incredible. It's just, I mean, with this, I don't know how many times I'm going to say this. With the fact that there is no regulations of this field. I mean, science will call it pseudoscience, rightfully so. But if you want people to really look at this as a serious field to research and investigate, you need to support the people who are really fucking doing it, who are doing the legwork, who are seriously researching and writing and are behind the scenes that are furthering our understanding of what we call the great unknown. Not this pathetic soap opera bullshit dramatic crap that you see here on YouTube and on TV, because that ain't getting us any further. That's just slapping us back into the fucking Stone Ages. And it will continue to do so because it's so pathetic now. It's so pathetic. It really is. It's so pathetic. I don't know about you, but I have a hard time watching a lot of this shit now. I really do. And the only reason why, excuse me, the only reason why I watch it now is because I want to see this shit. I want to see what they're doing, the damage that they're doing. They're doing a lot of disservice, a lot to the field in which a lot of people take very seriously, that are trying to, you know, put together the pieces to understand fully what's happening. Some people have given their lives, you know, and still we are no further in understanding what's going on, you know? Yeah, and that's exactly what it's meant to be. I mean, people just don't understand. It's entertainment. It's entertaining. It's supposed to be entertaining, and it's sad because people take it as a reality, and there's nothing real about it. Nothing. Zero. Much like that maritime paranormal that's come out of the woodwork now, like a lot of these places, YouTube channels. And literally me talking about it, and people like Mythos who literally slammed it. People will go check out this. And hopefully when they do check them out, hopefully when they do check it out, they're responsibly looking at this and saying, this is just entertaining. There's nothing real about this. Nothing real about it at all. Nothing. Nothing. I'm looking at the website, at their channel right now. 4 months ago, 4 months ago is the first upload, right? And then when you look at the content, and you go, what the fuck? They take places, you know, abandoned places, and say it's a fucking poltergeist fucking house. How the fuck do they know? Because it's abandoned. No, not many of you have. And that's a good thing. Sad, but it's a good thing. Um of you, what? The most wanted poster in the background of me. What? What are you getting at, Joe? I have no idea what that is. What do you mean? What, that guy behind me right there? Which guy are you talking about? I have no idea. Hey, Michael, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. But like I said, going on and going, look at this stuff is just absolutely horrendous. I so want to play an episode for you and just have a watch with you guys on one of their episodes and how pathetic it is. How pathetic. It's just absolutely pathetic that these guys are getting, the views that they're getting for crap. Crap. Just pure crap. You know? Pure crap. Absolutely. Absolutely. Pure crap. Yeah. All right. I'll open this up. Again, go for a little while longer. You guys are tired of me ranting. I'll open it up for a little bit, anyways. If you want to pop on up, just click the link. Pin to the top. Otherwise, I will say goodbye. But we'll see. We'll see. 2:13. Oh man, 2:13. It's yeah. Holy crap! It's been an hour. I've been ranting for an hour. You guys must be bored of that. But it's amazing. It just, like I said, it's a continuous thorn in many people who look at the paranormal from a very responsible sort of serious manner. And to have people like this ruin everything else for you. I mean, back in the day, back in the day, there was locations that a lot of people wanted to go to, high on people's lists. Um, and you didn't really have to pay anything. I mean, you might have paid like $25-$30 per person, and that was going into the upkeep of the location or whatever else, right? All it took was a few of these people, like, you know maritime paranormal, if you will, or whoever else out there on YouTube that does this shit. And I mean, you look at the Conjuring house, look at the bullshit with that, the blow up with that crap. I mean, is the fucking Conjuring house even haunted to begin with? Probably not. But it's not hard to put a fucking backstory to such a historical location. I mean, it really isn't. And people for the most part will go, "Oh, this is fucking crazy, man! Like that place, fuck." And then somebody who comes along who's done serious research of that location and says, "You're full of shit. No, you can't slander us. We're going to fucking sue you." You know, again, you have to be prepared for shit like that to happen. I mean, people, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be rooked. I don't want to be, pay thousands of fucking dollars to go in. I wouldn't pay it anyways to go into a fucking location that's not even probably haunted in the first place. I think they're paying 12, 13, $1,400 to stay there for a few hours or overnight. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. Again, it's another sore spot, charging for a location. I mean, I do agree if the money that you're paying is going to the upkeep of the location. The historical values of locations are important. You know, I mean, you have to keep them alive somehow, and they do need uh, funding or charity or donations uh, to upkeep these places. But again, a lot of the money doesn't go there. As bad as that may seem, a lot of it does not go to the actual upkeep of these locations. Again, another area that's highly exploited in this what we like to call the Wild West of the paranormal. And it's sad. It's very sad. We don't pay for any location, lots of places. Yep, yep. There's lots of places you can go to and not have to pay. Um, and I do believe going along with that, getting into some of these places too. Um, your reputation, your image is very important to to people who own these establishments. They like to think that they can trust you to come in and actually give them some sort of explanations as to what might be going on in their location, you know? And, you know, it, you work up a rapport and become able to investigate and research that place like regularly. That is the type of paranormal investigation that I enjoy, that I really enjoy, that I really look forward to. That are locations that, you can go into constantly to build up the knowledge of what is going on in that location, right? I mean, people get tired of me talking about the Spruce Lane farmhouse, but that's fine. You can get sick of and tired of it all you want. But what I know is we are making so much headway on the history of that location through the investigation and research over the past 15 years that we've been going in there, you know? And their findings, not evidence. I will not call it evidence. I refuse to call evidence, but rather findings, intriguing findings. Absolutely breaking and entering to properties is a no-no. You know, it's a no-no. Breaking and entering is a no-no, especially if you're investigating the paranormal, right? Especially if you're um, looking to investigate the paranormal. Dr. Joe,
Oh, bro. How we
What's up?
doing?
What's up, Doctor Joe?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know?
How's it going,
Stephen, you need to take that poster down, man. Every time I look in the mirror, it looks like me.
It's not scaring you now, is it?
It's got more teeth than what I've got. Here we go.
Uh,
That's enough to scare anybody off the block.
so what's going on?
I'm cool, man. I'm cool. I tell
What do
you, I
you?
would come up. I do come up and listen to you. That.
Sorry?
I do come up and listen to you, young man.
Yeah. So what have you been up to? What have you been doing?
Yeah, all sorts, mate. I've been all out in the day. It's been a busy day paying bills and gas. I'm going through. Honestly, I must have spent nearly £200 up to
Wow.
now on gas.
Yeah, I guess the gas prices are pretty expensive. It's pretty expensive for gas there. I'm taking.
I don't know what to do, you know. Hello, everybody in chat, by the way. Sorry about the sarcasm in the chat. But no. Hey, where's my friend?
I'm good. Just reading the chat there. Just reading the chat.
Thank you,
Takes a little.
Spookfest. I'm awesome. Oh, that's nice to see that. You don't know me at all.
Yeah.
I'm not awesome. I'm a cunt.
Yeah. Takes
And
visitations, locations.
one thing I will say is to you, you don't mind, I will not talk about politics on here.
Yeah, politics. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
well,
love politics. I'm just reading. History is a part of an investigation. Yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, no, I agree with that, Ant. Yeah. Prices in the UK for gas are crazy. I mean, they're crazy here, but they must be really crazy over there. I mean,
Steve,
what's it cost for a liter there, Joe?
what, a litre of gas?
Yeah, roughly.
Oh, no, calculate, but for, I'd say, about coming up to 3 weeks, it's cost me £200 exactly to the penny. And that's for just under 3 weeks worth of gas.
Mm-hmm. Wow,
I don't know whether that's been shit over here, Steve, mate. Sorry about the language, but it's been bad.
That's
so
fine.
I want to get back out with my drone, you know, but I can't because it's rain. If it's not rain, the wind picks up. And when it calms down, the sun comes out. I think, I'll get a canoe. And then it changes again and it's bloody freezing cold. Well, everybody that flies drone, you know, flying in freezing cold temperatures is not good for your back. Gives you less flight time. Because your batteries react to the temperature.
Yeah, it's pretty windy here, man. Yeah, that wouldn't be an ideal day for drones today, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Gas, not petrol. LOL. How's it going,
For
Frank?
all you people out there, I will be back out as soon as this weather starts to change. I will be back out there, beaches or across rivers, and see what I can explore.
You guys, have you had a lot of like storms out that way, Joe? A lot of storms, a lot of wind, a lot of rain.
The other night, man, it stuck fascias off shops and everything, man.
Wow.
Sheets of perspex flying across and nearly cutting people's heads off.
Wow. That's crazy.
It was really bad where I am. Friday night. Bad. And hello, Frank. It's been bad though, Steve. The wind has been bad. I know that had it over in America and Canada, mate. I know they had a battle there because you still got the snow over there.
No, a little bit. I mean, it's warmed up. We had a polar vortex. We had weather down to like -30 here.
-30.
Same system that brought snow to the the Florida Panhandle, Pensacola. Had snow for the first time. I think it was like in 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean,
it was interesting watching. It was actually pretty interesting watching these kids putting videos on YouTube saying, "Hey, look at this is how you make a snowball."
Mhm. Wow, man.
Yep. Florida, Texas. Yeah, it crazy, man. Crazy how much snow they've gotten down there. And again, that was a part of the polar vortex that we had to deal with. And like I said,
Yeah,
this we
I
didn't
tell
get
you,
a lot of snow here. We got some flurries and stuff, but yeah, it was the temps dropped down to, like I said, around minus 30. Minus 30, I think it was one evening was minus 30. It was ridiculous.
yeah. Over here, where I am, up in Northumberland, yeah, in the UK,
Mhm.
cold because I don't live far away from the sea,
Yeah.
and it's the coldness. It's not because we don't really get snow; we get
Yeah.
frost,
Hmm.
and when it does snow, the snow turns to ice straight away because of the salt air. You see, but it's just a tricky situation
Hmm.
where I live because it looks deceiving. You think it's snow until you put your foot on it, it's just ice. And then end up on your back, so you got like a type wall ass.
Yeah.
Like Toval and Dean in the car park.
Yeah.
you know.
And
But
I
then,
mean,
yeah, we are going to be doing that.
things aren't normal too, Joe. I mean, I can't even have my beer. I got to drink water. This is
You just, know what
things
you
aren't
do?
normal. Things aren't normal, Joe.
You drink drinks, that's what you do.
Well, there you go. Yeah, drinking links. Yeah, just like
I'm
drinking
going to get,
water,
I'm going to get
non-alcoholic
all
water.
people in the chat room. But,
What is it? What is it? 2 point. What is it? 2.8. What's the percentage on links again?
2.7.
2.7. Hey, Barry, how are you? Good to see you, buddy.
But I've got someone kidding me. I'll have to show 'em. Yeah, bolas in the background. Oh no, I've got four cans of Stella there now.
Good old links. Good old links.
Oh, and guess what, everybody? It's Jen's birthday today.
Happy birthday, Jen.
Oh, thank you, Steve.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Guess
Well,
what I am?
Joe, are you taking her out?
Teen out? No, she's
What?
gone to bed soon.
Oh.
That's why I'm not staying on all night. I've done 2 nights on, but
Come on,
no,
take her out for a nice dinner for crying out loud. It's her birthday.
I'll give her a happy birthday present. She'll never forget. I took Steve.
What is that?
Make
Make sure it's not a can of links wrapped in a bow.
No. I'll tell you, I'm not ashamed. Gemma, he bought a big box of chocolates. Big box of milk, big massive box of milk tea. Chocolates, massive box.
Nice. Take care, Ann. Thanks for popping in, Ann. Yeah, it's
45. Everybody's saying happy birthday, Joe. Oh, thank you very much, everybody.
yeah. Everyone's saying happy birthday there.
And thank you, Steve. I'm 45.
Wow,
45.
45. You're just a young pup.
Oh, I thought I was getting old, Steve.
Oh
Yes,
God. I wish I was 45.
So, Steve, 30s.
I wish I was in my 30s. Holy crap.
I wish I was 21 again. No,
Yeah,
sorry.
21.
I'll take that back. No, I don't. I wouldn't want to grow up in the world the way it's going now. I've got bingo wings, baggy eyes, and everything's heading south. It'll all be gone doomed when I get you on the bed. Our chicken wings will be sold as a need. Yes, chicken.
Good old Barry.
All the kids coming off the night. You know what's it? 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Straight in the bed. Birthday suits on both way. I'm not seeing no more than that.
Cool. And what is it? When you said the weather's been crappy out there, Joe. I mean, what would you say it was like? It was pretty windy out there today.
No. Friday, Saturday we had winds during the day and it's eased off now.
Yeah.
Right, everything was fine about. Everything was. The things off signages off fronts of shops and everything, man.
Wow, that windy, eh? Yeah, we've got a pretty good wind going today, but Yeah,
like
it's
proper
not quite that
fiberglass
strong.
projectiles. Honestly, you're walking around. People who are trying to stay indoors because these bits of perspex can get stuck
Yeah,
in your throat or anything, you know.
exactly.
Yeah. And there's
Exactly.
the dust. Do you know what I mean? People had to be careful.
Yeah,
They were starting to open this northern line, and what happened? They stopped the trains. The buses were taking it easy, and then they stopped them, didn't they, for a bit?
yeah.
And it wasn't constant. It was like calming down. And all of
Mm,
a sudden, you'd get a big gust. It was really bad, yeah, man.
yeah, yeah. It's been crazy. I mean, have you had much snow there?
Where I live, I tell people I don't get snow because we're near the sea.
Oh, okay. So you
And
don't
I,
get any snow at all?
a little bit, it goes, but it doesn't lie, like thick snow. I'd rather have snow than ice.
Yeah.
But what we get snow, flurries, lands on it, turns to ice straight away because of the salt air.
Oh, Frank. I love it.
Frank,
I
it's
love
not a war, Frank.
it. That's good, Frank. Yeah, yeah, that's good. That's cool.
That's right, Frank. Good lad. Oh,
Uh,
no, he's good lad.
no, yeah, of course, of course.
All good people on here.
Huh?
We're all good people on here.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm drunk or not. Still love you.
Okay, hold on. Let me just see here. What's this here? Let's make sure. Hey, Casey, how are you?
See?
Casey, thank you for popping in, Casey. You missed the rant, but that's fine. We're done. We've done with the rant. No more ranting. I think I'm ranted out. I'm ranted out. But thanks for popping in. So what else is new, Joe? What else is going on? What in your world there? You can't get the drone out. You haven't had the drone out for a while, but you can't
Yeah.
wait to get it out. What else?
Can't wait to get out.
Yeah.
Did sound right, Steve?
You need to get out, right? You need to get out.
I need to get it out, all right.
Yeah. You need to get that drone out.
Oh, the doing, yeah, that's a separate conversation. We'll have to keep that one private, mate.
Yeah.
Getting it out. It's only me that makes people laugh. You got me laughing.
Yeah.
We end up in the bush. Your bush.
Uh,
It's amazing what a trimmers do.
yeah.
Cheat on your shoelaces.
A
Gemma, why do you think I've got such a long tongue?
long toe, yeah. Oh man.
Was in a bush.
Your drone? You got your drone caught in a bush? What?
Oh, yeah, I've been in plenty of bushes, mate. You were shaking. You were shaking the trees. The trees.
What? He was shaving his butt?
You were
What?
shaking the trees. You were
Shaking
shaking
the
the trees in
yeah.
case it was up a tree. It was in the bush. Oh, that's how you went. And then your shoelaces got stuck in the weed. And you fell flat on your face. I fucking was more drunk.
Oh, Joe. Joe, you caught in the bush and you're shaking it and you fell flat on your face.
You know,
Oh.
I was all over it. You know what we call it, Steve? A sting operation.
Yeah.
You bitch. You're going to get a good slap on the arse for that. It's your new birthday. You get a slap on the arse.
Sab's wondering if you have an echo there, if you have. No.
Me?
It's the
Echo? No, I've got no echo.
No, you're okay. He
I
was
know.
wondering if you had company. Yeah, Jen's there, and he's like, "Oh yeah,
Jen?
the missus is there." Yeah.
I keep telling Jennifer, shouldn't Jennifer have a channel on YouTube? Because tell what, she'll get on well. I'm thinking of chores.
There you go. Start up, yeah. Joe's start her up a channel on YouTube.
Now it comes in, well, the camera's off, Jennifer. Come and sit and talk to Steve, man. People like to hear you, just come and push me off the chair. I'll swivel around. Hold on, she's real. I'll try and get on. She's good lass, you know. Well, obviously, I'm with her. But what she puts up with me, like, you have to be a tough nut. I am
Or a couple cases of links later.
nasty. Drinking is just, hey, honest. I don't drink during the day now. I stopped all that,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah,
just get on.
but there, what it's 7:30 there now, isn't it?
It's 19, 7:34.
Yeah.
So it's past 6 o'clock. I've
6 o'clock.
made a margin.
Is it links
Anywhere
time?
from 5:30 to 6 o'clock. It's when I can order my first beer.
Yeah.
Now in the morning, like if I'm doing a live stream, I'll drink through the night.
Yeah.
Now, but during the day, no cup of coffee first thing in the morning. You ginger nut biscuits,
Yeah.
Fox's crunch creams.
Oh yeah.
I won't drink until after 5:30. Well, 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Mhm.
So I had to train myself to do that because Steve was bad, man. I was getting bad. You know that, no?
Yeah.
So if I can do that, then my doctor says you need to stop completely now. And then the nurse tells us, don't, whatever you do, don't stop immediately what your doctor tells you. The hospital tells us never to stop it straight away, just work on it.
Well, yeah. I mean, like anything, you don't want to just like stop what you're doing. I mean, it'll be a shock to your system. I mean, your system will react, obviously. So you just work on it. You just, if you want to level down, you level down, right? I mean, if you want to decrease, or cut something out completely, then obviously
Yeah.
you just take your time.
Yeah.
It's not a good. It's like smoking, right? I mean, I remember when I was smoking, right? I was smoking, and then this guy showed up here. This guy Sab. Hey, Sab.
Hello.
Wait, he's back in the shed.
Yeah, he's
Good
back in the
evening.
shed. Yeah, like I mean, I remember when I quit smoking. I mean, I quit cold turkey. I said, fuck it. If I'm gonna quit, I'm gonna quit.
You've
And I
got
just
this. Oh,
the man cave, the man cave.
he's back.
Welcome to the man cave. Dean,
I just
the
cooked dinner.
man cave. Look
Got
at
a
this,
nice
eh?
keep me
Look at
warm.
this.
Got some lovely projects on the go as well.
Yeah.
Everything's nicely set out. Let me put the light on for you so you can see what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Oh, and Joe, look what I've done for you, bro. Look what I've done.
What you done? What you done, son? Oh, you're doing
look at that.
electricity.
It's looking good,
You're
man.
doing
Looking
electric
good. It looks good. It looks good, buddy.
I've re-established my little corner.
Oh, he's got his shelf. Wait, I got that. So is that where you're living now?
That's awesome, dude.
No.
That's awesome.
Oh, you're still in there with all them naughty women?
No.
It looks like you're back with...
I'm homeless, me, Joe. I don't know what you're talking
If I'm
about.
looking at that shit correctly, Sam, if I'm looking at that shit correctly, it looks like you're back home.
I'm not back home.
No.
All right.
This is my new one. This is Sab's Workshop 2.0.
2.0.
2.0. Oh, fun. Oh,
2.0, man. 2.0.
Good on you, sir. Good on you.
Look how quick I've done it, though. Look how quick I've put
Got over a span of like what, a month, 2?
1 month.
Yeah, 1 month. Yeah.
I knew he'd get himself back pulled together.
That's why you've not seen me about the past month, like, it's because I've been getting back on it.
Yeah. Well,
A lot of people haven't seen about for a while, but I knew Sam, in my belief, in my mind, I knew he'd get pulled himself together.
So, just to put things into more perspective for you all as well, I have been doing a lot of research this past month, not just on doing what I'm doing, but becoming a nomad, right? Living on the land, off the land, and around the land, etc. Where I live, lots of stuff being built, and they built a new bypass roadway, like one of the big bypass roads, like a dual carriageway sort of road, like.
Yeah.
It doesn't really get used that much, so it's quite dead down there at the minute. One of the farms locally has just been sold in February last year for a housing development of 250 houses. Now, I've gone and literally bought and paid. I can show you I can show you the receipts. Actually, I don't know if I've got them downloaded on my laptop. I think I do on what I'm using. But
Hey,
I could probably
Lorenzo.
show you that. But I've actually checked out boundary lines and etc. I've paid for the land registry, land deeds, etc., and I've done all of that as well. And I found 3 little strips of land that are unregistered bits of land that I can actually go and take and put my fence around. And once I've been there for 5 years, it becomes mine. So I'm playing that game at the minute as well. Watch that space.
That's awesome, dude. It's good to see it. It's good to see it. It's good to see the 2.0. So when are we gonna see like are you gonna make another like a second level?
No, not here. Where I'm at here, actually, it's a farm.
Yeah.
And she rents off the back end of what used to be cow sheds and stuff. She uses it for hay bales over the. You know what I mean? She stores
Yeah.
stuff here and whatnot.
Mhm.
But she's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 40-foot containers other than what we've got, and we've got 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 40-foot containers worth of space. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what we rent. That's why I'm able to do what I'm doing as well. I've obviously befriended her now, and she's okay about me being here because she's got 12 cows. She just had 5 calves this past couple of months. She's got about 50 chickens. The guy who used to help her and used to live on the farm here, rent free, he used to get his electric and everything for free as well, so long as he just gave a couple of hours. Well, guess what I've been doing because he hasn't been about, so I've been helping her. Literally, I was here the night that the cow gave calf as well. One of the cows gave calf as well, so she was like, "Come, give us a hand," you know.
Yeah.
She just lost a cow as well. Actually, one of them's just died, so I've just been with. Do you know what I mean? I feed the chickens. I've been clearing out and been helping her to do bits and pieces. So, but obviously, once I'm in my little space here, I've done a few videos on my phone because like I've got a phone stand there that I can use. You know what I mean? And as you can see here, I'm very well tucked in. You know what I mean? I've got a curtain and I've got scarves all tucked in. I've got all my jackets and stuff hung up there. So that's the door all boxed in. I've got a 12-volt fan there for ventilation.
Yeah.
So if it does get a bit, stuffy or whatever in here, I turn the heater off, put the 12-volt fan on. I've got plenty of batteries and stuff like that. So I've kitted, literally just spent this past month making it so even this box now I could pick up and put on a 12-foot trailer. So I could literally pick this up with a forklift, put it on a 12-foot trailer, and off it goes. How good is that?
That is good.
I planned it out properly this time, boys. I planned it out properly. And I've got another little trailer there as well, a little 6-foot trailer. I'll extend the arm on it to make it an 8-foot. And that's got proper wheelbase. It's proper trailer, like, you know what I mean, for a car and that. Yeah. I'm going to build a little teardrop camper thing as well, so I can take that and put it down on the beach every now and then and go camping down there and doing what I'm doing and that. So yeah.
That's cool, man. That's cool. It's good to see. Good to see, man.
It's ironic, you see, because didn't I say last year that I was going to be doing some epic stuff this year?
Yeah, you were. I do remember that. Yep. I absolutely do remember you saying that. I do. And you definitely have. And that's pretty cool, man. That's awesome.
But awesome. I'm a man of my word, see. I don't let you down, see. I'm a man of my word.
Hey, Adrian, how's it going?
What? I don't let any of that, getting divorced and fucking being homeless. Don't let that interfere with doing what you're doing. Just
No, I mean it gives you more time, right? You have more time now. You could like concentrate on shit like that, right? Which is good.
you hit the nail perfectly on the head there, Steve.
Yeah.
That is exactly the sentiment that I took from it as well. Silver lining on every cloud, etc., etc., etc. That's exactly what I did. Life gives you lemons, squeeze them, make some fucking lemonade. Like that's exactly
Yep.
what I did. Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like so. And it's good that I've got that mentality and able to do that as well, to be honest with you. It's a good thing for other people to see. So
Yeah, exactly. Sab, you need to think about a greenhouse to plant your own crop. Food I'm talking about before you think otherwise.
that's already all here. I'm doing that with her already. That had been neglected. She hasn't done anything with it. She hasn't had the help to do it, you see, so she didn't see any point doing it. Like she's making enough money selling eggs and you know what I mean, sorting the cows out and all the rest of that really. So she's not really that fussed about all of it for the past year. So that all went to, and I walked around and was like, there's 3 greenhouses, there's lots of open space to do stuff and that. And then I'm saying to her, is it all right if I she's like, yeah, crack on. Shutting the door and all, shutting the door.
Well, that's cool though, man. I mean, like you said, it's kept you busy. It's kept your mind going. It's your creativity and everything else, and that's that. Yeah, that's the awesome part about the silver lining of it all. I mean, you're creating something, and yeah, that's cool. Stuff.
I'll show you something, right? I'll show you a little secret what I did. So obviously, you can see like my workbench there. Well, that is actually.
Oh, where's
uh,
Get out of it. Are you on mute? This is not.
I'll tell you a little story, right? Yeah. So the first night I was here, I had done all that planning and making a little box to sleep in, insulating it. You know what I mean? It's got like layers and layers of insulation, and it's all like bricked out nice as well. You know,
Yeah.
got a little shit in there. I drilled. Sorry, I cooked dinner, so I've literally just finished cooking dinner. I drilled a hole in the top there, which I filled back in again now. So you know, I had a vent and whatnot. I got a vent in that end as well, so there was a circulation all the way through it all the time.
Yeah.
Well. First night, when I woke up at about 2 o'clock, 2:30 in the morning, with extreme claustrophobia because I couldn't bring my knees up to my chest. You know, like when you're stretching and then you kind of you do that.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, and I panicked. I was like, I've never had that sensation in my life ever previously. Like I've never suffered with like claustrophobia. But I kind of, in that moment, I kind of panicked, and I had get me out.
Yeah.
I tell you what I hate. Tell you the worst thing is when you're in bed. You know, you turn over and you twist your body or not, and you wake up and you sit up, and you trap a nerve in between your ribs. Oh, believe me, fucking nightmare.
Stress around my. Oh my god. Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
I've never done that.
Oh,
I've done that a few times.
Steve, you still got my fucking ugly mug shot behind you there in the corner.
What's that?
You still got my ugly mug shot in the background.
I do, Joe. We got it. It's with pride. Come on. It's with pride, Joe.
You know what you do, Steve? You need to print something just temporary so you can print it up and say, well, yeah, man, Joe was here.
Wayman Joe. Right there. Wayman Joe.
And stick it over there and just let the picture get a little closer.
Tell you what, I'll replace it with another zombie poster. How about that? The different shades of Joe, Wayman Joe. The different shades of Wayman Joe.
That's the point of your job. That you need to go to see. You need to write on the wall. Joe was here.
Yeah. Joe was here. Wayman Joe was here.
2025.
2025. There you go, Joe. If you want to spend the airfare, come on over.
However, Frank,
Well,
so you'll be up.
But no, I'm back anyway. So as we were saying, like I have been watching for quite a while. Started watching when you started. Pretty much, it was like 20 minutes in, if you remember. I did say hello, um, but yeah, all the fakers and stuff like that. What do you know? What you got? You know the debunkers as well. Don't you think they're also playing on? Because they're like a subsidiary company from the
absolutely.
paranormal experiment.
Hey, Safari. Yeah, absolutely, dude. That's what I said. I sit on the fence because
They're all just on the bandwagon.
a lot of debunkers are riding the wave of a lot of these people that have made themselves popular, and they figure, well, hey, I can create drama, then I'll get a lot of these people to come over to my channel, get the
Hmm.
likes and subscribes and da da da. Yeah, and I for one will say, look at their backgrounds. Look at the backgrounds of a lot of these debunkers. I mean, what do they have? What in their background gives them the right to out, if you will, these fakers? I mean, they really don't have anything to fucking stand on either. But I yeah, it's something you need that balance. So I mean, you really do. It was something that's highly unregulated. You need that balance, and you need people to call people out and say, hey, look, I think you're faking, or I think this is what it really is. I'm not saying they're all worth it, Sab. No, I just like the people who are faking. A lot of them are full of shit too. Oh yeah.
Mm. I mean, there's a couple. Don't get me wrong. I know, like, um, what's he called? Beardo. That's the one. Beardo. Yeah, Beardo's. He comes across as though he's just trying to help people to stop them being deceived by
Yeah,
Sam and
yeah.
Colby. They're renowned for being fakers and just giving it extreme. But some people might buy into it and believe what it is that Sam and Colby are doing, and then because of that, they're being tricked into giving money or
Well,
buying
that's the
merch.
thing.
Or
Yeah,
yeah, so they're
money.
kind of
The
it's
money
like you're being
goes.
tricked into buying something from a business, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the way he sees it,
I mean,
and then
a lot of people don't like Beardo either. Say that he comes off rude and so on and
yeah,
so on.
exactly. Yeah, he has his
And
own way.
I get that. I mean, if you're not used to him, he would come off like that. But like I said, you watch him enough and you listen to him enough, you understand his perspective. You do. I mean, it's like a lot of people out there that they want to go out and they want to explain what's happening in an investigation where most of these people don't even bother. Why bother? I mean, look at people are watching us for throwing out crap. Let's continue to do that. You know, and it's sad, but it's a reality. It's the reality of it all.
I like Beardo for the best part, to be honest with you. I
Well,
don't
I do
mind him.
too. I do too. I have not had any issues with Peerdo at all. Same with Mythos. Same with that guy. I
Mythos.
Mythos is another guy
Side eye
calls.
guy comes across a bit. I
Yeah,
don't know. He's just a bit
it's
drawny for
kind of
me.
weird. I think the thing with side eye guys because he's all like he doesn't even believe in the paranormal. I think.
Yeah.
Right? I mean that's
No.
think he's like, I don't believe this shit anyways, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is. What's my favorite paranormal channel? I don't know. I just I haven't I hey B, by the way, hi, how are you?
Everyone's our favorite.
Um it's tough. I find it really tough. I have a hard time. My attention span with a lot of it, because I've done it over the years. I know it's kind of hard to find a really good channel to watch. I mean, there's times when I'll be intrigued and I'll watch something, but then I'm like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know.
Joe in the chat. You can't see her. You're not on camera.
Yeah,
No,
mm,
on the what I've got there, man. It's me.
Just remember,
Using
guys.
voice electric.
Just remember.
I'm better than that. Sab knows. I know about the laws of electricity.
Just read my chest. That's all you
Anyway,
got.
that's enough of that.
You got this. All right.
Harvey, you got this.
You got
Good to
this.
see you getting back on your feet there, Sab, mate.
Would you see it? Would you want it any other way, mate?
Nah. I knew
Would I
you
be,
would get
would
back
I
on
be
your
the person I am if I didn't do it?
I knew you'd get back on your feet, won't
I,
you?
you know what I would say, and I would probably be one of the first people. First people to say, "Where is Sab? I haven't seen Sab in a while. Where is he? I hope everything's okay, right?" And it's like Frank. You same with Frank. It's like you haven't seen Frank in a while. It's like hope everything's okay with Frank. Everything going okay with Frank.
Well, I'll tell you a weird thing. What I'm getting minute. I do not say one because everyone's got a spanner on my
Excuse me.
channel, right? One thing I seen, right? I seen Sab come up once, and after that, I can't see him anymore. I don't know if somebody's blocked him on my channel or what.
Who, Mick?
No, Sab.
Oh, Sab. Oh,
He comes up.
I have
and
been typing in your chat, and I haven't been able. No one's been able to see it, and no one's replying to me. So I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Is there?
I was there last night, Joe. I was literally watching you last night. I was typing in chat. I was saying hello and everything.
Maybe one of your
because I didn't even see you in the chat now.
Joe, maybe one of your moderators probably did it.
It was time somebody out, and then I got another one of them fucking saw with a big fucking dick. As long as
I think I watched for about 40 minutes and then I fell asleep. So I watched till I fell asleep pretty much. I was tired. I was falling asleep anyway. So I was actually thinking about joining the stream and saying what's going on in chat, but then I couldn't be asked.
Should just come in, man.
Yeah. Well, you see, what I've got sorted out at the minute is because I still got Betty, I still do have her on a Wednesday and on a weekend. So I have it's choice of us that we sort it between us. But I've been saying Sundays just to make it easier for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, because it's about that, isn't it, right there? Anyway, not going into all of that too much, but I stay at Pete's house on a Wednesday and on the weekend. So on a Wednesday, I get a good meal and a wash and a shower and what have you like, yeah. And on a weekend, that's when I do all my washing and I sort all my clothes out. And do you know what I mean? I'm on it for them. I sort the kitchen out, I clean up and whatnot. I do my little duty in there, just doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And then they say, like, you can stay the night if you want. And I'm like, no, I'm going camping all of it. I genuinely prefer it here than in a house now.
Sab, we disappear. Just stay strong, son. Now what's happened?
I am.
He is, man. Sab is doing what he's best at doing, man. He's doing exactly, and
he's doing well for considering what happened.
I mean, the fact that he built up, what he did with the man cave.
That's a different conversation in private between me and Sab, though, because I noticed something.
Over the years, I've explained about I've bounced here and I've lived here and I've lived there and I've been in Europe and I've been on my arse and I've had to start from scratch many times. So doing this to me is kind of like, I suppose, it was, do you know what? I'll be honest with you and I'll look you straight in the eye. It was a kick in the teeth when she did what she did. And it was very, very naughty the way that she did it as well. She could have given me a full warning and she could have given me a bit more chance and sort myself. Do you know what I mean? But she didn't. Yeah. She just did it the way she did it and she did it cowardly, etc. So I had to deal with it that way. And that's as simple as that. Now, you all saw that happening. I actually was at Armageddon when it happened.
Oh, man. Yeah.
You know what I mean? 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Armageddon, like, what the hell?
Armageddon, I knew it's something to do as soon as that happened.
So doing all this to me was like I said, it was a kick in the teeth for me, right? Yeah, and it was. Do you know what? It was very stressful for about 2 months. It was quite stressful. And then all the stuff with the family court and that was quite stressful as well. But Now it's all kind of like, now we've kind of gone full circle and things have happened the way they've happened. Mum's pulled a fast one. She's got a barrister. She's paid a lot of money for somebody to blag the court into believing something. Do you know, like I said, I changed my life 15 years ago. So they started bringing up stuff from 15 years ago in the court. And I'm like,
come
what the
on.
hell's that got to do with anything? Like, do you know what I mean? Anyway,
He's not in his
in
wife.
court, yeah, but in court, they actually said as well, they were like, well, we're not going to bother about that, but because it's all been brought up, now we're going to change things around, and she's going to stay this moment. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what the hell? What? Yeah, I was so confused. I was like, whatever.
You
Anyway,
know what, Bob? You can see as much as you want. I know for a fact that'll hurt you deep down. You won't.
oh, it does, mate. Yeah, it did. I cried. I literally cried myself to sleep for about a month or so. I did, like, but I've dealt with it now. Like, you know what I mean? I've been through the grieving and I've dealt with it. And I'm just thinking, I've had to literally sit myself down and actually say, right, this is just the way it is, and you got to sort shit out. If you don't sort shit out, it's one way or the other, isn't it? In these situations, like everybody, none of us know if we're going to end up in a situation like this. We're only 200 pages away. Yeah,
I mean, the main thing too, Sav, is you're able to see your daughter, right? I mean, that's
yeah, she's still there. I'm only 2 miles, not even 2 miles away. Where I am now, I'm not even 2 miles away, so I could literally walk it. Do you know what I mean? I could walk it in 30 minutes, literally.
Anyway, let's change the subject because it's starting to make me think of my situation back in the day. What happened to me?
What, before links?
Is that what drove you to drink?
Steve, man.
I remember what drove me to drink.
It was when I've told you, you know, Steve. You know, it was a bad situation of coming from work, and I picked in the band. Somebody rang us up and says, "You have to pick the band up from nursery school." So I had to pick up, and I says, "Eh?" I didn't phone anybody. I says, "Well, why didn't her name was Kate? Why didn't she pick up? She used to pick up because she knew I was at work." And no. So the lad rushed me home of a job. He says, "Didn't we put that with the boss?" I says, "Something serious, yeah. Something going on." And I phoned the bosses on the way to my house. He says, "I don't know what's going on here." And the lad, one of the technicians, cable lads, stopped. He says, "You see it?" I says, there's something not right here." And I didn't know what, and I opened the door, which I've told people before. And I'm going, the band, she says, "Right." She went to run upstairs, I said, and I didn't feel right. You know, when I opened that door, it's that feeling, like atmosphere, saying,
yeah.
It was like a strange feeling I got.
Gut feeling.
Like as though I shouldn't be in the house and the band shouldn't be there. It was just a feeling I got. I said, "What?" Well, I thought to myself in my mind that the band didn't hear us here, but I felt something. I says, "You stay there?" And I went in the kitchen. There's no there. I says, "Go and get yourself some cereal."
Yeah.
I walked halfway, 3/4 way up the staircase. And I seen the pair of legs. And I think I'll tell you, Steve, she hung herself. And I literally fell all the way down the stairs in the bed. She says, "Dad," she dropped a bowl in the kitchen. She had a little bowl of some kind of cereal. Wasn't being much time. I come down, I was dizzy. And me got a little fancy. Yeah, because he had his window open. So how I Joe, what's the matter? So now he says, I think we better get the police. He said, "Get the police." We said, "What's the matter?" He says, "Oh, look," he said, and he walked off. He says, "I could feel." He said, "Oh shit." He said, "What's going on? Who's that?" He thought it was a burglar at first. It's for lass. It was really bad. And that's why I hate to drink, everybody. I lost my job and everything because of it. The one I see about this says, "Joe, we're going to have to leave you." You know, because when after that, as soon as I was starting to come into work, smell of drinking that.
Yeah.
And they says, "Joe, we're not being nasty. We'll feel sorry for you." And instead of giving us just a month's pay, they give us 3 months pay, all one lump sum.
No amount of money pays for that sort of arrangement.
Right, and they felt sorry for us. You know, that's I can't explain it, but that feeling was bad, everybody.
How long ago was that, Joe?
And a long time ago. And
Yeah.
here's a picture. Here's a picture of my daughter. I got written in once that happened. Once I hit the drink, you see, because losing my job.
Mm-hmm.
The grandparents says, right, he's not getting access to Carly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a picture of Carly there, everybody. Little daughter.
Mm-hmm.
It's an old picture. I put some on my phone, people see. And I've got a picture with my wife still on my phone with Carly.
Do so you don't get to see her at all?
Yeah, because I hit the drink.
Wow.
I've tried.
Joe, I can
took
confidently tell you.
a court case out of me, Sam. Let's listen. Took a court case. In YouTube, after she's tried to send us a message, and I sent her a message back, and she says, "Oh, we can't communicate that anymore."
Wow.
She says, "Please don't talk to us anymore."
Wow.
It was my fault. It was my fault. I done that. You know what I mean? The only thing I'm guilty of because I took the wrong road. I hit the drink, didn't I? And that's why I am the way I am. I've calmed down since then, even though I drink still. But I've calmed down a lot. I was on like 24 cans. Yeah, every single day, man.
Wow.
And just getting more drunk and drunk. I was like, like you see them in London in places where they're like zombies. Couldn't give a shit about themselves. I was like that, man. I'll run myself down.
Kind of like that guy. That's why you're telling me to get rid of that poster, right?
That's my picture, man. No,
Yeah,
he's not seeing it, right? So when Sam's seeing it, he can't see Betty. Because Betty's a little bit, she's low. I used to see Sam, look, she's running in the kitchen, new clothes. And I say, turn the camera off, just in case anybody's watching. What, didn't I say?
She wears clothes now.
No, you tell us. I say, turn the camera off, because, and even though the mic was on, come on, switched off. So we
This is where I can confidently tell you, Joe. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be honest. I've had thoughts like that as well. Like where I thought, like the lowest of the low. You know what I mean? Where I thought, fuck it, just throw in the towel, just give it all up. What's the point? I've had them thoughts, but then obviously I sit there and I think to myself, "You're a little fucking girl there. Like, what are you talking about? Why is she gonna grow up like thinking her dad fucking done that to himself? Like, come on now, sort shit out." So don't you worry. I have them little talks with myself as well. You have to. You know what I mean? You have to.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have to try to figure certain shit out. The best way is like talking to yourself about it.
And also, I must give credit to a few people that are in the background, and they know who they are as well, right? Yeah, Stephen Yemp, he's one of them. I'll give him that. And we've been chatting in the background on WhatsApp and so on and so forth. And when I do feel like really shit and lonely or whatever else as well, you know, like, because this is like a big transition, isn't it, from being in house and home and family? Do you get me? Like, it is kind of big of a transition. So, and I have contacted people and we have chatted, and you know what I mean? It kept me head good as well. Like, so I do have people to reach out to and talk to and all the rest of that kind of stuff as well. I've made sure of that. Don't worry about that.
That's good.
So, and credit where credit's due, like I said. You know what I'm saying? These people, you know what I mean? People do check in with me as well. Like, my dad's actually talking to me a lot more now as well. He's contacting me. You know, there's been times where my dad hasn't contacted me for like 2 or 3 years. Like,
I do remember you saying that you haven't really had contact with your father for quite a bit. So
and then like he rang me.
I was going for a cigarette and a piss, so we away them.
Yeah, the universe has its own little plan, doesn't it? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm going to get a witch out of you in the night. Tell you.
Just also know that you're a survivor and you're a hero too, Joe, because you're here to tell the tale and the story of you nearly through. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
That is what I talk about.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not. See, I think
you've got to be proud of yourself as well.
I've got myself a goal. I want to go forward, and even though it's taking a long time, all these years, I'm slowly trying to take cans away from myself. Even though I get blasted during the daytime. First thing I woke up, I was drinking a can of beer. Not now. It's took a long time, but I've got to do that. Doctors and people said that. And I want to, I will meet a hickey. No,
Yeah.
all because of the grandparents, you see, interfering. Them are not here now, but I don't know, it's a hard thing to explain, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a shock. Because the grandparents saying, well, you must have drove out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't me that drove out of it. And I tell you what it was. It's because her dad died of bowel cancer. And she was close. She was a daddy's girl and she loved her dad, right? Because he died of bowel cancer. It all come out in the end. It was because him and she thought, I thought, well, I was more important than her dad. But no, not really. Daddy's girl, that was our main thing, you know what I mean? And he was good. Tony, he's called. That's his name. And a mechanic. He used to repair cars and body spray cars and that, you know, he's had his own garage and that and stuff. Wasn't to be.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
It's a hard thing to put my finger on, but honest, I didn't feel out until I opened that door, came in the door, and I opened the door. And once I stood in the door, it was a strange feeling. I'm going to see her. I mean, because we're married. That's the only woman I've ever married in my life. Buddy. And I just had a bad feeling. I don't know. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was like a strange feeling I had.
it wasn't normal. Regardless, it wasn't normal.
Yeah. You know, as though the world had gone all the way past us. And I was like in there, like, something's not right here. In the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I went in the kitchen. I kept the pen. She was on just a toddler. And I said, you stay there. She said, and she sat on the step outside the door. And I went in the kitchen. I said, Howie, then you can go in the kitchen. And I made sure there was no one around. And I thought, because I checked the windows and the doors and made sure there was no burglar. So that's what I thought at first. But the feeling, burglars, it wasn't doing kind of feeling until I went up the stairs and I seen the legs and I went out. I thought it was a burglar at first. And that's when I got the clothes up and then I seen her dangling her neck. She still had her eyes open, man. So she was standing on the stairs.
Fucking crazy.
Horrible, mate. Horrible. Still haunts, isn't it? It still haunts to this day. And I keep blaming myself. What have I done wrong? I scanned the CCTV cameras all over the country. I didn't do no wrong. People tell us I went to court. No. She says it works. And then that's when, because her parents got pulled in. Well, her mum, dad had passed away. And our older brother, and that's when it come out in the counselling. Why is doing like this? Because our dad, his dad died of bowel cancer. Right, I must rush. To come off with something if you want to talk, Gemma. Do you want to talk to Steve? And all the people in chat. I'll leave it to Jen, somebody what she does. I must go for a wee. Hey, I didn't see a piss this time.
That's insane, man. I mean, you know, that would literally fuck up anybody. Sam, that would. Fuck.
It won't be cold enough.
Totally.
Hey, I did good this stream. I didn't say cunt.
Incredible. Incredible. I like that. Yeah, Safari. Joe's new book, Life Before His Links. Life Before Links. We'll say Life Before Links 2.8.
It could be a 10-step program to get yourself sorted out as well.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the thing, though. I mean, you look at like you were saying, Sab. You know, you took the steps you need to take to get yourself through it, and you know, move on, and you know, reset and just start new, and you know, you're doing shit, man, to keep yourself occupied and to get fucking, you know, get a sort of get a fucking adjust on shit, right? I mean, some people would just say, oh, "What the fuck," and just give up, right? And people,
There's a
it's
young
hard.
lad. There's a young lad. Well, a bit younger than me. He's about 10 years younger than me, and he's just kind of like not exactly the same, obviously, but he's just split up with his missus and whatnot. Do you know what I mean? He's got a little dog. He's got a kid and that. So he's got a 7-year-old,
Hmm.
a little boy, but and he gets to see him like once every other weekend as well. So
Yeah,
he had him up here. Yeah, he had him up here last weekend. Do you know what I mean? But he obviously see now he looks up to me as well. See now this is why I do what I do as well. Like it's because I'm 43 now. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, I've been through it. I haven't lied about what I've said I've done.
mm,
It has just been part of the experience. But doing that experience and being through it so many times is giving me the knowledge of knowing what's out there and the facilities and the ways that you sort it out and to keep that mindset as well. Like, you know what I mean? It's about keeping that mindset. If you don't keep the mindset, then the rest of you just goes to pot, like, really, doesn't it? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that young lad, James, you'll probably see him on some videos now that I do over the next few months. So while I'm
hmm
doing the workshop, because I've got a few projects to do now as well. I'm doing
yeah,
videos. Been doing lots of stuff in the office as well. I've kitted all the office out next door. You should see it. It's really good. Painted the walls and put some shelves, scaffolding um, planks and put them up as shelves. I've done Lichtenberg on them. I've got a few bits and pieces up there as well. I've done all the little, little coffee station for them in there. So I've just used the little skills that I've got, what I've put into here, and I've helped them with the office next door as well. They're loving it. So, but now I'm in as well. It means like I'm full time security. It means that I get up in the morning, I'm straight here and work. Do you know what I mean?
hmm
I throw my stuff up into the box and that's it. I'm at work. It's simple, isn't it?
yeah.
You get a little routine.
Excuse me.
Look, got people in chat there who are actually they're saying that Safari he hasn't got any electric. I've got more electric here. I'm homeless and I've got more electric than people in fucking Ireland who have got houses.
wasn't there a part of the UK that was blacked out though? Storms or
I
something?
don't know, yeah, maybe up north somewhere, but not here.
I know there was a small portion out this way that due to storms they got.
Well, even so, my electric doesn't come off the national grid. It comes from the farmer because she's got a solar. She's got
Hey
a
Matthew, thanks for popping in.
40,
Hey Friday.
40,000 40,000 K bloody massive batteries here. Like, yeah, massive batteries. 5 of them in a row, like,
Yeah,
massive here. And she's got all the barn covered in solar panels down there, so she's doing all right, like, do you know what I mean? We run off her batteries really. That's why I don't use loads. That's why it's all like USB and charging little lamps and just you know what I mean? Just USB stuff. That's a ring light I've got up there, but it lights up pretty good to be honest with you for what it is.
yeah.
Gives ample light that does like. Yeah. So
Oh, yeah. It's
I've got a calico outside.
DIY, whatever. I mean, like, I gotta do more with my fucking garage. My garage is a fucking mess. I got all these fucking tools. I got all these tools. I gotta start building shit.
Got all the gear but no idea. That's what we say.
Yeah, kind of, right? Kind of like it. Kind of like it.
Matthew,
Matthew is in Wales. It's been wet there. I mean, hasn't it? It's been pretty wet in quite a lot of the UK, hasn't it?
it's windy, really windy and wet at the minute here. Yeah. Southeast UK, yeah. Southeast England.
Friday, did you guys get snow down your way during the polar vortex? I know the Florida Panhandle, they got it.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to put the accent on. The real accent for this area is, oh yes, dear boy. Sorry, no, weather's actually been very blustery, and we've had the precipitation has been quite high as well. Like so, yeah, it's not too great. It's brilliant weather for the ducks, but not for us.
There's been trampolines and everything going past. Slates coming off the roof. Not street signs, what they call shop signs. There's been shop signs blowing down the road, causing a blockage.
Oh, I can imagine. I can only imagine. I can imagine the terrible destruction that you're having across the country.
And guess
Me,
what?
I don't have that problem because I live in a castle.
Man cave, Snob's Man Cave Castle.
That's
Come one, come all.
I could shoot you with my archery.
You'll never guess what Joe came back with.
Now what you need to do is build that yellow brick road all the way to your castle.
Oh, no, dear boy, I'm not having a yellow brick road here. Some people might call that gay or queer.
Hey, are we doing everybody in chat? You know what Joe did?
It's good. What accent do you want? What English accent do you want? Tell me and I'll do it. Honestly, I'm pretty good at accents across the UK because I've lived all over it.
Do a Swansea.
Oh, a Swansea accent. I suppose that's South Wales, isn't it?
Or
from the valleys, I am. No, I'm not. I'm from Swansea.
how about Dundee? Dundee.
Oh, I'm not too. Do you know what? That's one of the only ones I can't. Well, I'm from Dundee. That's probably the best Scottish accent I can do.
How about a East Coaster here in Canada? Do that one.
What? Give me an example.
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. Wow, you coming from all the way over there to Newfoundland? Why'd you want to come to Newfoundland? It's fucking shit here.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. You actually did a pretty good job. How about New York? Can you do New York? Bronx?
Oh, I don't know. Do you know what? If I hear it, I'm pretty because I'm like a musician. I told you, I'm a singer, so that's what I do. Like I learn songs, I learn the way they speak and everything. I love it. Like,
Friday says try an American. How about try Texas?
I'm from Texas, Tennessee. Yeah, because my uncle's my papa, and he's also my brother. But my mama told me that it's all okay because it's legal here.
Kentucky.
This is Kentucky.
Sing us a song, Sab. Country and Western. There you go. Play it backwards. Click the link. I'll go for a little bit longer if anybody else wants to come up. We'll go for a little bit longer. Why not?
I should do more of my own live streams and be a bit more entertaining like I am. I've been a bit boring for the past year or so, haven't I? I've just been chatting. Should be a bit more myself there and just, open up a bit. And
Hey, Tom. Been just over 2 hours.
2 hours, 12 minutes, 49, 50 seconds.
Yeah. In the beginning, I was ranting about fakery in the paranormal.
You had an orb going in the background. No, it was just a reflection of the sun off your headphones.
Yeah, I know. I kept watching.
There's paranormal evidence, mate. Look, paranormal evidence.
That's crazy, man. Look, he's got some crazy shit.
He's got an orb. He's interacting with it. Move closer for yes, move further away for no.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was the last time. Any new subjects tonight? Tonight, I got to remember tonight is tonight there in the UK. It's almost 8:30 there.
25 past, yeah.
No, like I said, I just came on. earlier, and basically just I wanted to just rant and rave about all the fakery and the paranormal. Really, all the crap that's going on. There's a lot of it, and I just actually Friday, you probably would have enjoyed it, and probably yeah, but um, yeah, I think we just moved on, um,
It's
and
time
we're
for
just
sweet tea.
yeah.
Friday,
I mentioned
25, 25 past 2 in the afternoon. Isn't that time for sweet tea?
I was sad because he's pulled his cell out. Hey, I'm back, everybody. I'm back.
Woohoo.
I mean,
I've just been out and had a cigarette, right? And
we
you know,
could do this.
I shouldn't
Oh,
tell you
I
this.
covered
No,
it for you. I covered it for you while he was gone.
Hold on a sec. Hold on. We could do this
I've
because
just had I've just had tears come out of my eyes just thinking about that
hold
one.
on.
I'm trying to put it in the back of my mind. Yeah, I haven't forgot about that. But I went outside.
Do you know? I knew you'd done that. The way that you abruptly run off, like honestly, I thought you'd done that as well. Like to be honest with you,
I went for
Well,
traveling. Tears, after 10 years, it just started. I still blame myself.
Here you go. Here you go. Just for shits and giggles. Here you go. This is
How
this,
else do you put someone up that cheers up?
this is the stuff I've been talking about. This is the stuff I've been talking
Where
about.
is it?
This is what I've been talking about. Look,
How else, Steve? Look, content.
hang on, I don't
use
content.
these.
You've got to be careful.
Whoa,
The devil is
whoa.
here.
What version is this?
What was that?
I used to live here.
Something just touched my leg, dude.
It's time to talk.
What? What? What the was that, dude? Make that light shut off in the corner, please.
Whoa, so much paranormal stuff going on here.
Secrets.
Is it all?
The only reason I stopped, I kept hearing like leave and get out. Get out. What?
What?
look, he's got orbs going around him. Oh my god.
Look at all them all they're being touched and everything, man. This is crazy.
What was that?
These people before.
Oh my god. It's like real
Oh my
evidence.
god! It just shut up. Oh my god, it's going.
Oh my god. Where'd you get this from, Steve? This is like real evidence, this.
Yeah, real.
Real
evidence.
Chin up, Joe.
What is going on, Spirit
We
Squad?
love you, bro.
Me, I'm Maritime Paranormal.
Hello,
And tonight, we are back here at Fort Howe here in St. John, New Brunswick. Now, if you haven't seen our first video here at Fort Howe, go check it out. We experienced a lot of negativity here. There is a scary doll that is in the corner, and it looks like somebody did a ritual. Now, when we did our initial walkthrough, we noticed that the doll
East Coast Maritimes there. Here, Sab. You got that accent.
stuff
on,
that happened inside while we were gone. So I think somebody was back here doing another ritual. We're gonna face our fears tonight, and we are gonna go inside Fort Howe. We'll get into a brief little history of Fort Howe. If you haven't seen our first video, let's get into the history.
He's in there.
Now, if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button.
I can't
and
believe
turn
you're saying
the
that these guys are
post notifications on so you never miss one of our videos.
Look,
Now let's get into the history of Fort Howe. Fort Howe was
Yes,
founded by
yes.
Major Studholme and was constructed in 1777. This fort was to protect the settlement from attacks by the American privateers. It was also used to protect the community during the War of 1812.
So
The
many
fort
people
consisted
died
of two
here.
blockhouses and a barracks. In
Oh my God.
1783, this fort served as a military headquarters as well as the first civil jail for the
Freaking
Navy.
military
In
headquarters.
1819, a fire broke out, destroying Fort Howe. It fell into despair and was removed in 1870. They built a replica blockhouse about 250 meters from the original structure.
I mean, it's
known
nice
today.
that they're providing
People have witnessed
history of
seeing
the
shadow
site.
figures and hearing disembodied voices. at night.
Here's all the
There's also
mental
people doing
Right.
spiritual and satanic rituals here.
Slowly,
There's been many
right.
deaths along this area,
I
and
see them
there's a
shadows.
lot of dark energy.
This one was me.
There's just shadows everywhere, and you can hear voices in the other room, and it's so creepy.
All right, guys, if you haven't seen our first video, we're going to take you along. We're going to do a little walkthrough. It's pretty small, guys.
I don't know who you are, but I've
This is
It's
the
not
main
even
area
that big.
here.
It's like you probably bang your head.
I
on
cannot
every
show the
step
doll
you take,
on
so
camera.
that-
I'm going to have to
Oh
say
yeah,
no
they
jokes.
do. Oh, look
So
at
like
a
we
ritual
said a ritual up
But
here, but then
there's
he
a
blanks it
ritual
out completely,
that
so you
happened
can't
here.
even see. It's just a doll with a bit of red paint on it, but you don't tell no one.
Yeah, this is the main area
Then we
here.
set this noose up
Fireplace.
over here just to spook people out because you know it looks scary.
When you go upstairs.
And of course, you know, we did it under the stairs because
The
that's
stairs
like,
are
you know, where someone would do that.
This is the main area here, guys. It's where they'd shoot their guns out of. All the gun holes.
So as you can imagine, like one of the guards must have like turned around with a fully loaded pistol and like
That
tripped
is-
over and shot one of his
Yeah,
friends
in a nutshell.
dead. So you know,
We're gonna
obviously
get
there's
set up
gonna
and we're
be a
gonna start
spirit
investigating.
here from
Right, guys,
somebody
we
who
got everything set
died
up. And we're gonna start investigation like
in
always.
1776.
Gonna turn our
They
phone
were like
on for
old
spirit
dumb
blocker.
and they didn't know what
In
to
airplane mode.
do.
What a load.
Hey, look,
We're here
look.
tonight.
We're gonna use this
Find out
totally
anything.
legit app
Yes.
on our phone that
So-
doesn't
so
have
look,
any
they
programming in it at all.
need. They're
Hi, Melissa.
literally,
It's not all your
literally,
Mel. I'll give you a like.
literally, they depend on a fucking phone app. Here,
Yeah,
here's your
because
first.
like obviously we read the
here's your
terms
first
and
problem.
conditions of the app and it says that it's totally legit.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, I can tell when it's phony. I can tell when people are really scared. But the thing is, I don't believe what they
Dark
tell you.
truth about Fort
Carry on.
Howe. We were here before. I don't know if you remember us, but my name's Connor.
My name is Ashton. It's my first time here.
Don't lie. Tell us your real
I
name.
mean no harm.
And we're just here to have a conversation and communicate.
Obviously, I'm not gonna
people
tell
that
the
used to
spirits
work
my
here at
real
Fort Howe.
name because then they might attach themselves
Don't
to me
forget
and
me.
follow me home.
So if you'd like to have a conversation with us, follow my voice. Make your way down the stairs if you are upstairs. And come have a conversation with us. We don't mean any harm. We have a few devices around here. We have one on the stairs.
The stairs.
We have one in front of the door.
The door.
And we have
Listen carefully.
Listen carefully.
You didn't hear that?
No.
What was that? I heard that.
I heard
It was
it.
either like thumping or, and I heard like a tiny growl.
You used to work
No.
here?
No. Anyway.
There we go. The disembodied voice. There you go. It's a disembodied voice. That's all it is. It's not real. It's not real. It's not really there. It's the voice of a dead loved one, maybe a soldier.
Voice.
Oh my god. What is it? But there you go. This is what I mean. This is pathetic. And yet people are watching.
I gotta Google. What is the
Who are we speaking to tonight?
This is funny.
What's funny?
Don't turn this off.
Do you like communicating through this device that we have on the table? Can you tell us your name?
You've got to be careful.
Oh God. Here we go. Did someone do a ritual here?
Yeah. See, what I'm pointing out here, disembodied, right? Yeah, if you go Google it, you find out the definition of the actual words and whatnot. They're not even using words that are
There
actually
would
true to the meaning of what they're doing in the investigation. A disembodied voice.
Do you mean under the
That just
ground,
means
like there's people that are buried
being
underneath
removed
us?
from the body, like that's all it is. So how could you have like a disembodied voice?
Is that what you mean?
It wouldn't be a voice if he was removed from the body because the body makes the voice.
Are you underground?
Does not make sense. You need this vessel to make the vibration. To make the sound.
Exactly. Exactly.
Lost internet connection. Please move to
How
different.
many of you are here?
Do you hear that? That was a knock.
It's solid now.
Yeah.
Some fairly new group out of the New Brunswick, I believe. New Brunswick or Nova Scotia, one of the two. I don't know.
I don't know what that was.
I used to live here.
And it's horrible.
Wow.
This is a bad example.
It doesn't. Yeah, I was going to say it doesn't really matter the name because
Wow.
there's 10 a penny of these
And they
people
would
out
have
here.
bears
Doing,
here,
there's
right?
loads of people now doing it.
So,
Like,
yeah.
all time.
And they're all on the same bandwagon.
You a
as
soldier?
treating people for
You
money.
help
For
defend the city of
joining
St.
the
John?
membership, like buy them on merch, do this.
Oh. Why did you hate your life? Something just touched my leg, dude. Yeah.
Something just touched his leg.
Did you just touch my leg?
God.
That was weird.
It's
It was-
not-
Sorry to say it, Steve, but I'm going to have to leave.
Yeah.
Because they're not showing the cameras in there, are they? I mean, like, his mate could be down there, like.
That's crazy because this that's around that time, like 1700s.
Look my leg while you're doing that.
Oh,
You touch
Disembodied voice.
Are you alone?
What was that? That was outside.
Contact.
disembodied voice.
Like you're
Why
trying
do
to
they keep
contact
saying
us?
disembodied
Don't be
voice?
shy. We don't mean any harm.
It's
No,
not a
there's no need for it.
disembodied voice, for crying out loud.
There's no need for it.
What was that?
It's like a shuffle almost.
Yeah. I thought I heard a knock right behind you.
The power of suggestion.
Wow.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, these guys have to accept the fact that people are going to criticize what these guys are doing. And have. I mean, a lot of people have come out and said,
Hello?
what the
If
fuck
you're
is
upstairs,
this
don't
shit?
be afraid to come downstairs.
Machine.
Is the machine in your way coming
Exactly,
downstairs?
Friday,
It's not going to hurt you.
exactly.
Do you want us to move it? Can you tell us your name?
It's not even that, Melissa. It's not nothing to do with the construction of the building. It's somebody who's knocking on the wall and from the other side.
Or would
That's
you
all.
like us to go upstairs?
You can hear
It looks
straight
weird,
through
dude.
that wall. If you stood on the other side, you
It
can
is.
hear what he's saying. So as soon as he
Last
says
time-
it, his mate knocks on the wall.
It was good, and it started to go dark. Now that we're started, I don't know about you, but I don't feel
Terry.
Terry.
How's it going, Terry?
bad.
Like it.
I feel good. And I'm wondering if that doll
It's gone.
is gone. It's, right? So I wonder if
Yes,
Yeah.
another doll, another
I'm
fucking
wondering
haunted
if-
doll.
the doll that was here before, that was alive, had the dark energy inside.
Oh, it had
Now
dark
maybe that
energy
is-
inside.
You know,
Yeah,
maybe the dark energy has left.
that makes sense.
Is my theory correct?
No.
Knock for yes, two knocks for no, please.
Please don't insinuate
Oh
you have
my
no
God.
idea what the fuck you're doing.
It's not even a theory. It's a suggestion. at this point.
Anywhere.
You're suggesting things to us.
That was a loud bang. You heard that, right?
Oh, I heard that.
That was
I
like,
felt it, though.
yeah,
You
it like
heard that,
shook the
right?
whole-
Yeah. It's like a
Contaminated.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think some of it is overlaid Friday. Yeah, I think some of it is editing.
Exactly,
That sounded
Tom.
like someone just jumped on the floor.
I mean, there was pathetic shit when I started out, but this
Again, we don't mean
this
any
is just
harm.
absolutely horrendous.
We're
Like
just here to have a
literally no
conversation.
effort whatsoever put into this at all. No,
Find out what really happened.
except for
along
the
with-
fucking editing
inside Fort Howe.
and the presentation. This is just horrible.
What?
something stuck in my head.
What?
Something stuck in my head.
Really?
Yeah. That was like a shove almost.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that you that just
okay.
shoved in my head?
Oh, I got chills.
This place is home.
Did you just touch Ashton's leg? One knock for yes. 2 knocks for no, please.
Getting tricksy.
What was that, dude?
Oh
was that
my
you?
God.
Well, so we both got touched.
Both been touched up
In
there.
the
Look.
span of like 20 minutes, we've been
Oh
filming.
wow.
Both been touched.
Cheap night, isn't it?
My name is Michael.
I asked for a name.
I didn't ask for your name.
Yep, exactly that, B.
This
See,
is
they're not even
horrendous.
being
This is
surrounded.
Michael, it's
ridiculous.
nice to meet you.
I've said this. I'd have like. See, this is what I'm saying. You should have lots of cameras set up, so you got like these little, like these phone stands. You get one of them with a phone on it.
Sure,
not just-
but
not
I
just
mean,
phone
even
phone.
so, you can still
Yeah.
see, no matter what. You can film each. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So the spirits must have shut it off.
Here
Yeah,
comes the
weird.
fucking
Weird.
glitzy lights now.
Yeah,
There's the
I'm feeling
exorbitant
very
cat ball.
different over here. Make that light shut off in the corner, please. Oh my god, dude, it just shut off. No, I just asked it to shut it off.
I couldn't see it either because this was in my
Dude.
fucking way. Oh man, it's cold over here.
Just gonna put this fidget spinner in the corner.
Holy I can't even feel my hands.
No, my finger's numb right now. Over
Oh my god.
This is fucking pathetic.
It's like
This
ice
is
cold.
ridiculous.
We turned the light on.
Can't even feel it,
Shut it
guys.
off for us, please. Use your clock.
I just heard shuffling over here.
Lorenzo.
It just shut off. It just shut off.
It's horrible. This is
As soon as it shut off, it said chief.
Do you not like the red light? Is that why you keep
How
turning
dare
it
you,
off?
Lorenzo? There was definitely trans people back in the
a lot of
I
secrets
honestly can't fucking believe
A lot of dark
2.4,
history.
2.7 thousand subscribers to this
Untold
channel.
plans.
It's
That's
ridiculous.
crazy, guys, because we have like so many flashlights set up around, and like they're still on, but for some reason
People
Doesn't like that
fucking
red
it doesn't
really
like
just
the red
buy
light. I
into this
think,
shit wholeheartedly. It's ridiculous.
dude, that was
I picked your leg up. Take
Dude,
it.
That
run,
was-
run, dude, run.
grabbed my hamstring.
Like slowly.
Of course it is.
move
Quick,
away.
yeah.
I
And this
know,
is where
right?
you just got
exactly,
touched.
Terry.
Yeah.
Did you just grab my hamstring?
Mate, you can make a whole series about these guys and just be on it every week, ripping
We
them
We
to
don't-
bits.
yeah, I know.
I have. Come down the stairs.
You could be.
Harold, were you a soldier?
Don't be shy. You can come talk
Build
to
up
us.
your own fan base against them and everything.
Don't be shy. Whoever's there's going, you guys are fucking lunatics.
I think.
Yeah. Equal to the Blair Witch Project.
Do you want us to make our way upstairs?
The Blair Witch Project. No, there's a lot more snuff involved in that, does he?
Please take care. Brown eyes.
That's me. This
That's
time.
you. Are you talking about Ashton? 1 knock for yes, 2 knocks for no.
Secrets surrounding my.
Whoa. Was your covered up?
Mhm.
We're here to find out the truth.
Don't be fearful.
That was footsteps.
Well, obviously, yeah. I mean, that's all it is, entertainment.
I've got a ghost here.
You
I'm not even
upstairs?
joking as well, Steve. Honestly, listen. You can ask it questions through. You can ask it because it can hear you through the laptop, like so. You can ask it questions, and it can like knock once for yes and knock twice
If you're
for no.
upstairs, could you let us know, please?
If you,
Give us
I
a
just
sign.
do both hands as well.
You're here with us.
Are we in
See?
danger here?
yeah,
There it is. Look,
that's
see?
scary. Oh, they went upstairs. They're going upstairs. Oh my
Hey,
god,
guys.
this is really
Watching
scary.
it, yeah.
This is gonna be so scary. They're going upstairs.
To whoever we were speaking to earlier, we made our way upstairs. Again, my name's Connor,
My name is Ashton.
and we don't mean any harm. So if you'd like, follow
Any
our
harm?
voices and come
Any
upstairs
harm?
and have a conversation with us.
Oh,
Is that just you?
wow.
So the app that they've got
Is that
plays
you?
pretty much the same sounds over and
I
over.
heard a loud growl like right beside me.
Yeah, it's done that a few times now.
That me up. It was like this.
Elizabeth.
Was your
It
husband
just,
a
and then it
soldier?
says random names.
Knock 1 time for yes, 2 times for no. Try to whisper.
No. Heard an overlay.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
So is a pie.
Whistle.
I don't mean to scare you.
Whistle posse in the
You're not
house.
scaring us. Are we scaring you? When that-
That was me as well.
Whoa. You didn't have that light on.
No. It's on. It's like on the yellow.
Strange. Very strange. Hear me.
Rosemary,
Rosemary.
sit and talk.
Sit and talk. Oh my god, I asked it to sit and come sit and talk
Why don't
with
you
us.
guys sit and talk
You
to it?
did.
Oh my god. It just shut off. Oh my god, it's going.
You got
Make
the-
it feel it on, man.
And it just shut off.
it just
It
shut
turned
off.
on and off.
Oh
Dude,
my god.
you cannot make that up.
No, you
I'm
can't.
literally sitting right here and it went off and on.
You can't make that up. You can't.
It's pulsating. Yeah.
That's what she said.
You have a chair. There's a
Exactly.
chair right next to Ashton if you want to go and take a seat. Make your way up the stairs and come take a seat with us.
Yeah,
What?
Terry, you know.
Literally up against the side of my arm.
Some just touch your arm?
No, like grazed up against the side of me.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you just graze up next to Ashton?
There's lots of great spots. that
One
are
knock for
absolutely,
yes, two knocks for
found.
no.
But it's a shame that you have this kind of
Is that you?
bullshit.
Salt
Did you
plaster,
turn
that's
that
what she
flashlight
did.
off and on? Was that you?
I once lived here.
Maritimes
Dude, that's like the second
are
time we've gotten that.
steeped in lore and history, and you know some of the oldest.
What the is that? Ashton. That was a female talking.
I still hear it.
Whoa. That was over there.
That was downstairs.
Rose,
Rose. Was that Rose that we just heard?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's like underneath of us.
Yeah. Make your way up the stairs, please.
Well, there's something here. I can feel it.
What?
There's something here, and you can feel it.
What do you mean?
I don't know. No, like
Wouldn't
it's
that be
not- it
hilarious
sounds
if
like
some
somebody's
fucking dude in a
walking
mask
downstairs,
came up with a
around-
machete?
Do you want to go down?
Around the stairs.
Like, I mean, you can see, like,
The door's still shut.
I have no clue. Yeah.
Harold,
Harold, that was
We
twice.
got Harold downstairs. It's nice to speak with you again, Harold. Come take a seat with me and Ashton. What? Oh my God, light him. Dude, how does it keep going off and on?
I feel weird sitting over here.
Do you?
There's time to change the
I was
batteries.
executed.
Holy shit.
Oh my God. Wait, it just turned on, brother. It's pulsating, guys. Was that you?
The chair, that one.
Oh, okay.
One of the first one I heard, though, that was not.
Yeah. I was executed. There was a jail here back in the 1800s.
Yeah.
So who knows
What they did.
what they did? They would have had executions
Yep.
here.
Oh, yeah.
And it said there was secrets about my downstairs. Harold, were you the one that got executed?
This is a horrible example of
I'm
investigating.
sorry that you had to go through that.
Was peaceful.
Okay. Harold, are you still here with us? Or Rose? Rosemary? Rosemary, that's a pretty name. I just wanted to let you know.
Our settlement.
Wow. Our settlement. You know what? That's a crazy answer because this was a fort.
From
This
what,
was a
from what I
settlement.
understand too, you can front
And
load these
then,
things with
you know what happened back in
vocabulary.
the 1800s? Was the refugees,
They're Canadian,
right?
East Coast,
They felt safe.
Maritimes.
So they made a settlement around Fort Howe. They lived around Fort Howe because they felt safe.
Watch out for evil. The devil is here.
All right, guys, we are going to do the Estes method. It's been a while since
Oh,
we've
here we
done
go.
it,
The Estes method. Here we
and I'm
go.
going to be the brave
Here we
man
go.
tonight and do the Estes
This should
method.
be
So
this should be hilarious.
we're going to get set up, and we'll get started. So, guys, we are
Close to
going
it, but
night
they're not
vision mode
newbies. They're I
for
believe from
the
New
Estes
Brunswick.
method, and this is what we see, guys. Crazy.
Have to be. Is there anybody here with us tonight? Did you touch me or
See that
Connor?
orb of light?
Yeah, you see that?
Go away.
Exactly.
4,
Is there 4 of you guys?
11.
11 of you guys.
We're delighted you're here.
We're delighted you're here, it says.
Over. Next to me.
Are you sitting next to him?
A new spoken language.
We're learning stuff.
Uh-huh. Learning stuff, all right.
Can you let me know if it was you that touched me on the arm a few minutes ago?
Grandparents. Found you.
Anyways, enough of that. That just gives you an idea of the state of what many people will call paranormal investigating now. Lazy, pure laziness. Yeah. You really don't need to do anything to create content and make it believable, right? I mean, you saw what they were doing. We literally saw what they're doing. There wasn't much to it. I mean, yes, the editing was great. Yes, the build up, the entertainment value, of course. Yeah. But when it came to the paranormal, there's absolutely nothing there that I would say. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. And to rely pretty much solely on parlor tricks like phone apps, such as they were, and claiming them to be disembodied voices. Disembodied voices. Well, yeah, they're being manufactured by a phone app. Of course they're disembodied.
Is that probably what's going on the app as well? They're actually reading what's on the app and then saying that back on the screen. So
Could possibly, yeah, it could possibly. That was definitely abnormal. Yes, Terry, absolutely, I agree. Very abnormal. Very abnormal. And that's just the way things go with much of what you watch on YouTube. These groups have been influenced now by YouTube and other social platforms. The state of laziness has literally ballooned up, exploded. There is no thought process anymore, really, going into the actual explanation of anything paranormal that might be going on. None whatsoever. Zero. It's not about the paranormal. It's about getting those subscribes. By the way, guys, subscribe. Click, smash that like button if you haven't hit it already.
Whoa, Dazzy's got a point. So if you're using 5G, you can get 5 ghosts at a time.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Sad. Very sad. Very sad. This guy has a major. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it really doesn't take much to go to a location that is just absolutely fucking creepy as hell and wander through that place and have shit rigged in the background to heighten the fear and, give the people, well, we're going to investigate this place. We're going to see if we can sit down and turn our phone apps on and see what we might capture. And of course, you get some fucking, some.
Should we do it now?
Yeah, go for it.
Should we do it? Should we do it right now? See what we can. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think I've got. Hold on. Do I got one?
Search.
Let's see here.
What do we search for now? What we're looking for, people? What's the best ones? Ghost searching apps.
Okay, hold on.
Ghost Tube. SLS camera.
Yeah, that's one of them. Where is it? I'm trying to find.
Install.
Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's see if this thing has anything to say. It's listening. It's listening. All right.
50% done.
All right.
Installing.
Okay.
Ghost Tube. SLS camera.
Let's see if this thing says anything. Is there anybody here with me right now?
How does it work? Ghost
Is there anybody here with me right now? Gee, I wonder why it's doing that. Why is it doing that? Can you tell me what your name is?
Oh my god, there's spirits in here.
Yeah, you hear that?
Well, it's got me. So look, it's got me. Yeah.
I like. Hold on. Let's see. Some of the best ones here. Hold on.
Look, there's someone there. Oh look. Yeah, there's someone there.
Let's see what this. Hold on. Oh, I should get that one. Hold on.
Ghost Tube.
Okay, let's see what this one does.
It actually says that it's looking at stuff. I'm in my workshop and it's seeing something up there apparently, or it was. What a bag of,
I gotta place this flat.
Put install.
So I've done that. I placed it flat in front of me. Here we go. It's calibrating. Is there anybody here with me right now? Secret. Heavy. Sleep. Reflection. This thing's coming up with all sorts of shit. Why isn't it saying anything? Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Look.
Stay. Lock. Language. Ellen. Maybe.
What's your name?
History. Rival. Male. Guess. Song.
This is a talker.
Nasty. A dog. Mood. Disagree. Agree.
It's a talker, man. Speak and spook, yeah.
Got a lot to say, hasn't it? No wonder it's in a female voice.
All right. Is there anybody here with me right now? If so, what's your name? Okay. No. Let's see what this one has to say. Hold on. All right. Yeah, we know. Oh, look at. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Okay, let's go. Close. Oh, God. Yes, I have. Continue. Is there anybody here with us right now? Did you hear that? Can you repeat that?
Whoa, I felt it touch me as it did that. Oh my God.
What is your name? Can you tell me what your name is?
Oh, this is the one that repeats but gives you yeah, it kind of repeats but gives you it gives a distorted echo through that. Like
Exactly. Yeah. Oh my God. What a joke. Now, if it turned on by itself, I'd be like, oh, wait a sec. What's going on here? No. Yeah. It's sad, but that's the new reality of investigating the paranormal. It's really sad. It really is. It really is. It
like
you
Mel
know,
said,
you've
it's
literally taken like the hard work that many people have done in researching and investigating, and literally just throwing it out the door because none of it matters. It doesn't matter because now we have these apps. These apps will show us the way to communicating with the dead, the living, or sorry, the disembodied voices or whatever else. Yes, cha-ching, exactly, money. I mean, that's the one I was using, Vox, Ghost Fox. And again, this is, like I said here, let's see. Hold on. This is Vox again. Hey, welcome back, Vox. You with me right now? Faith. Did you hear that? It said Faith.
what
Juliana. Is there a Juliana here?
Who? Elizabeth. Oh.
You don't even have to ask it questions. What is your name? Can you tell me your name? Davis? Did it say Davis? Davis, are you here with us right now? Davis? Oh my God, we're in trouble. Where are you, Davis? Where are you? Hey, Ghost Adventures of Cornwall. Sorry, Mark. Betty Davis eyes. Yeah, the sad reality of it all. It's just it really is. It really is. And it's just sad. I mean people who legitimately and work hard to kind of get a better understanding of what the paranormal's what's going on, that have done the hard legwork, if you will, over the years. That's just gone by the wayside. Because I mean, before there was books written on the research. Now there's TV shows.
There's YouTube videos.
YouTube
There's
videos.
There's whole channels like Gaia dedicated to bringing you paranormal activity stuff. Like even
Yeah.
aliens. I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens.
Yeah. Sad, very sad. Just absolutely sad. And as we were watching earlier on, Maritime Paranormal, there you go. That was their sole reliance on what they were claiming were disembodied voices, making communication or communicating with the other side, if you will, using a phone app. Only, nothing else. Did you hear that?
Oh my god, the spirits
Oh.
in your house, Steve.
Oh my God.
After what we've seen tonight, then I'm dedicated that you've got
sad.
ghosts.
It's sad. It really is. It really is a sad reality, but that's the way it goes, right? But there needs to be people out there that are watching this and calling it for what it is and calling them out. I mean, you really do need to have that in a respectful manner, in an educational sort of manner. You really need that because these people need to be educated. They really do. A lot of these people are just going out there and assuming what they're doing is right, and it's not. It's wrong. And it's sad. It really is. But yeah, there's some craziness going on in here. There is some weird stuff. It's been quiet though. It's been really, really quiet over the last little while. Maybe it's because I moved things around. I don't know. Things have been quiet. The chest is still there. The war chest, army chest, but nothing crazy over the last little while. Nothing crazy. Nothing out of this world to talk about it. Anyways, but I don't know. But anyways, Sab, I think I'm going to end this one for now.
Okay, buddy.
I'm going to end this. You keep doing what you're doing, buddy. Keep it going.
Thank you.
Always appreciate you coming up and chatting, giving us an update and your wisdom. Always appreciated, my friend.
Very greatly appreciated being here. Thank you for having me.
And everybody in chat, thanks for popping on by. Until the next time, guys, take care.
All right.
Have a good one. Later.